All right, man. Make sure I hit the like button on the way in. Big salute to everybody in the UGC. Make sure y'all go to the channels tab and subscribe to everybody listed there under the channels tab, man. Got some topics to get to today. Um, WBC, and shout out to my brother Angel Santos, who hit me up with this topic to add, just to add to the discussion. This topic on Andy Ruiz. Um, Most of us already know he beat AJ. He gave AJ his first loss. He was successful. First Mexican out of LA to win a heavyweight strap. They say in Mexico, but he from Cali. So shout out to East LA and everybody, man, that, he an SA. So he the first SA to beat, a heavyweight that was holding multiple straps. And then he went sombrero mode on everybody. He lost because the life got to his head. He started eating the best food. And when you got that much money, man, you can eat forever. So he ate and ate and ate until the night of the rematch. And then he got his ass whooped. So he got an opportunity to get his ass whooped again, or possibly causing create an upset against Deontay Wilder. The WBC, with the stuff that they do, the WBC is getting ready to rank him up there. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, they're gonna try to get this. Wilder gonna try to get this Ruiz fight before this Dillian White fight. Now, I've already seen some headlines saying that Dillian White was reinstated to face Deontay Wilder. So his interim status, from what I'm hearing correctly, he's been reinstated. But he got to wait till after the Fury fight. So that's in February. And then we got to see if the WBC is actually going to order it. But with this Andy Ruiz move, they're gonna skip. They're gonna try to stick to the game plan and make sure that Dillian White don't get no kind of smoke until 2021. That's what they're gonna do. Out TBA, what's happening, bro? No Name Rose, good evening. Sacramento, what's happening? Yeah, man, we back. Terrell Knox says AJ was taking Saudi-approved PEDs. Shaking my head. How he lose all the weight and gain so much cardio? Salute to Anthony Joshua on getting his straps back. Salute to Anthony Joshua getting his straps back. Ruiz, it didn't matter if he was doing PEDs or not. I think all the food pretty much overran that whole process. So people just kind of just throw stuff out there. PBC totally don't even care about testing no more, and niggas want to make comments about AJ doing PEDs in Saudi Arabia. Yet they don't report nothing on these PBC niggas no more. Shit ain't on BoxRec. We don't even know if Deontay Wilder and Ortiz was tested in their last fight. We don't know if Spence and Porter was tested and how much they were tested in their last fight. We don't know if Spence was tested because Sean Porter had the WBC strap. Errol was just fighting for it. No reports of him being tested. Keith and Pacquiao, nigga, come on now. Let's be for real. 26-year-old Manny Pacquiao fighting ass nigga in there. And Keith was Keith always a strong fighter, but I was like, man, both of them niggas was taking shit that I was just like, okay. I'm pretty convinced. It's a little extra nitro in the tank. We just speaking the true media, so if that means it's a foot on their neck, then it is what it is. What's up, Martin Ramos? What's happening? My Dominican brother. LA 12. He says Ruiz versus Wilder, a good fight. Ruiz showed he got a chin. He ate bombs from Anthony Joshua and Joseph Parker, and they know that will put people in seats and sell. I mean, it's a strategic move that the WBC is trying to make to get another opponent in front of Dillian White and a big payday for Deontay Wilder. You know, I really don't see what the problem is, man. Like, I've never once picked Dillian White to beat Wilder. It's just all about fairness, man. Everybody that got an issue with Dillian White or an issue with me and anybody else in the UDC for wanting Dillian White to get his shot at Deontay Wilder, I don't understand y'all. I really don't understand why y'all got such a problem with this dude getting his opportunity to get stretched like everybody else. Everybody else got an opportunity to get stretched. Why Dillian White don't get the opportunity to get stretched? Jeez. Why? Because he's from the UK? I think Dillian White is a little too real for some of y'all, too. Because to me, Dillian White come off like a real nigga. Accent and everything. But, you know, he seemed real to me. So maybe that's why a lot of people oppose him. There's a lot of fake people in the world. They just, whatever. They don't want real people to shine. They don't want real people to get opportunities. Martin says they never text Spence. What you mean? You mean the PBC niggas? You mean they don't text them? Y'all notice I ain't been talking about no Errol Spence. Nigga, I ain't playing no games with that shit no more. This nigga still ain't came out. Yeah, some pictures that floated around or something that looked like some scars on the nigga face, Scarface shit, but man, with all type of shit that they doing now, man, they can fuck with any app and put any kind of what you call it, face laceration looking shits. I'm not saying it's fake, but I'm not saying that it couldn't be. Nigga. They didn't lie so much around that dude. I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. That nigga ain't made it back yet. Man, you ain't got no image that you can use Jamal Wright instead of showing your mansion floors, nigga. That you on? What's up, Angel?
Yo, what's up, man? Can you hear me good?
Yeah.
All right, what's good, man? What's up, everybody?
We got Angel Santos in the building, man. Salute to him, man. We've been getting these late streams in, bro. These nighttime streams.
Yeah, man. My fucking ass fell asleep last night. I was like, I woke up and I'm like, oh, this motherfucker went on live late as fuck. I was mad as shit.
Like, shit going an hour and a half, and that's it. You know, we ain't used to doing no little short live streams like that, but I was like, yeah, hour and a half, fam.
Yeah.
Let me see.
It's still long though.
LA 12 says if Dillian White that easy, Wilder should just fight him instead of waiting. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying that we've been saying that shit though. It's like if he's so easy and he's such a bum, then he should just knock him out. I mean, he's a top tier opponent. You know what I'm saying? So it will build up the fight for AJ even more and get it even more going. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
oh no,
So
man,
we got Jamal Wright won his opportunity to say something because his favorite fighter, Deontay Wilder, could be possibly. Shout out to Angel Santos for giving us the source.
Nah, it wasn't me. It was Bias had put it in the our chat on Hangouts, and I was like, oh shit. And I started reading, and I was like, so shout out to Unbiased, man.
Well, let me say this.
Dropped
Shout
the
out
link.
to you for giving us the topic to put in tonight's live stream. That's what I meant to say. Shout out to LTBA.
Man, y'all know how I do. I'm on that bullshit again. Shout out to the UGC in the chat. What's poppin'?
What's good, man?
Man, I'm you know LTBA. I think that this fight with Andy Ruiz and Wilder, hold on now, that's just we assuming that he's successful versus Fury, right? And if he is, I think the next fight that they trying to make happen is Wilder and Ruiz instead of Wilder and Dillian White. Even though he's been cleared and he's been reinstated back in his interim status and all that, whatever. But I don't think that they're going to mandate him in next year. They're gonna still stall him out to 2021. Watch.
And see, Black, you said some real shit before you brought us on. It ain't like that we picking Dillian White, because I ain't picking Dillian White to beat.
Hey, can't nobody put up no edited footage and no bullshit saying that where any of us is saying that Dillian White is gonna beat Deontay Wilder. All I said was, all I'm saying, why he gonna get his opportunity?
Said, bro.
That's what's so crazy about all of this shit.
I
Niggas
always
so
said,
emotional. They so emotional, acting like we said that Wilder gonna get beat. But y'all act like y'all scared he is gonna get beat.
Cause I say, I've always said it, man. I've said it for the past, since Dillian White even got mandatories. Like, man, Wilder's gonna sleep this fool, like bad, like real bad, like fucking in 3 rounds bad. You know what I'm saying? Like that's still my opinion. That's still the way I feel, even though Wilder be on that bullshit and I'm on his neck still. You know what I'm saying? Because he's still on some Duck Squad shit, but still, he will still fucking knock out White. That's how I feel, man.
I mean, he clearly.
And I'm not gonna argue with you. He knocked out everybody else.
See, he clearly the favorite. It's just niggas be all in their feelings. Think we going against the nigga. We ain't going against the nigga. We just on some right is right, wrong is wrong type shit.
Facts.
That's it, man.
That's simple shit, dog. We clearly said this dude has been a mandatory for over 600, 700 days. And he at least deserves his title to be mandated and stop having niggas like Brazil skip over him, or Ortiz skip over him twice, or Fury skip over him twice. Like, what people don't understand, the whole time that Wilder fought all these guys, he was at that #1 spot. But like I'm saying, Ruiz is gonna probably get that fight with Wilder before Dillian White do.
He'll be another man.
Go ahead.
He'll be another manslaughter. He'll be another manslaughter in a way. Hey, that's what I was finna say, Black. God damn, man. You be holding me in the backstage. You be signing the nigga, don't you?
Nah, bro. I ain't never on no shit like that, but you can wait.
Man, let me cook for a minute, man. You know how I do.
Who is that, Jamal?
Go ahead, fam.
Yeah.
What's up, nigga?
That's me. But dog, you know what? I want White get a shot though. It's gonna be another manslaughter. That's all.
Say that shit again. Say it again.
Like I want him to get a shot. It's gonna be another manslaughter. I already know that. But hey, it is.
That's okay.
He looked like shit the last fight, bro.
Listen, and you know what? That's okay. You know why? Because he would have beat his #1 contender in his sanctioning body, right? And he would have beat he would have beat opponent that was only beat by AJ.
Yeah.
Just saying. So he can look at it like it'd still be good for Dillian White. Like, okay, I got 2 losses, but at least I lost to the current champs. But Wilder could be like, well, I beat the same nigga that, gave AJ a little run before he got him up out of there. And it could put a little bit of heat. And he could say that. He could say, you know what? I stretched Dillian White and I did it like this, a little quicker or whatever. Anything.
Well,
just
my thing is, who y'all gonna have next after he scraped Dillian White? Who y'all gonna have next,
bro? Look, that's the thing. We don't give a fuck about who next after that. Our point is Dillian White deserves his shot. See, that's how niggas do. Who y'all gonna have next? No, nigga, we ain't worried about that shit. Whoever is,
you gotta worry about it because it's a fight. You don't have to worry about who next after he scraped Dillian White. What you talking about?
Look, Jamal, I don't give a fuck who next after that. I'm being honest with you. I don't care. My thing is Dillian White deserves his opportunity. Whoever falls in line after that falls in line. We speaking on Dillian White and how this dude is fucking getting railroaded. That's what we're speaking about.
Right. That's
it. Hey, one thing about it, you gonna have to go to the WBC for that, dog. Don't try to make shit seem like it's all Wilder fault. It's WBC fault.
Well, then who the fuck fault is it then?
Hold on.
Wilder was the same nigga.
Go ahead, Andrew.
Hold up. So other than that, sticking back to the topic though, right? What do y'all think about Mauricio Suleiman saying that Andy Ruiz will have a high position in the rankings in the WBC? Because it's looking like the way he was talking in this article is looking like, and this is the WB website, is looking like that Ruiz might have a shot before Dillian White after the Fury fight.
I was just saying
this
is
y'all
going to
know
further prove.
Look,
it's going to further prove the WBC has bias.
See,
but that's not shocking to me though, Black, because the way they've been doing Dillian White already and the way PBC operate, that's not shocking to me at all. I ain't gonna be shocked by that.
So because here's my thing. Here's what I'm saying, right? Now, what if, this is a what if Wilder gets past Fury, right? And the WBC and PBC remain on a bullshit, they fucking block White off, right? So then they got Ruiz up there as a top-ranked WBC opponent, and with Ruiz and Wilder fight, you know what I'm saying? Now, here's my little conspiracy theory. I'm just saying, because the fucking pay-per-views and ratings been so abysmal this past 2019, they will probably have fucking Wilder fuck around, take a dive. See what I'm saying? See what I mean?
Take a dive.
Take a dive, motherfucker. I said take a dive. Listen to what I'm saying.
Fucking stupid,
Goddamn, let me finish.
Fuck up out of here with that dumb shit.
Let me finish.
The dumbest shit I ever heard.
Let me finish.
You're not out of here, dude. With that,
yo, put this nigga on fucking mute. Put this nigga on mute, B. Put this nigga on mute right now. Because you're not letting me cook. I let you fucking talk. Shut the fuck up.
Talk that shit, Angel.
God damn, now you gotta make me get fucking ignorant and all Bronx on your stupid ass. Now listen to what I'm saying. All right? God damn, man. I don't like saying sounding like this, man. Because I'm a good dude, man. But I gotta talk to you that way because that's the only fucking way you know how to be talked to. All right, so listen. Now, what I'm saying is it's a hypothetical, motherfucker. Look that shit up. What I'm saying is the fucking pay-per-views of PBC been so fucking abysmal, they'll have WBC and PBC in cahoots and make fucking Wilder take a fucking dive so fucking a rematch can happen and they'll sell fucking pay-per-views. It's all about the fucking money with these people, man. You got to understand this shit, bro. It's not just about fucking boxing who's the best. It's about the fucking money, man. That's why I always keep reverting to it's about the fucking money. It's about the fucking numbers. Because if it ain't about the money, then what the fuck it is about then?
Man, who the fuck gonna jeopardize their legacy to take a fucking dive?
This is the whole thing.
This is hold on real quick. Who did you say should take a dive?
If it was about legacy, then Wilder would have took that $120 million in the first fucking place.
He did not take.
So miss me with that bullshit.
Boy, that nigga Angel coming out swinging like Mike Tyson today.
AJ went in the fuck. Dude, do you understand? AJ went in the fucking contract. That's why he didn't take the shit.
Stop it, Jamal.
Jamal, shut the hell up.
Who are you listening to with that? Stop it.
That nigga got he clearly showing us he drinking right now, so we could tell you're a little under the influence, Jamal.
Your fucking argument is
I'm just drinking some little wine. No, that's just a little wine because I ain't even drinking no liquor.
Just a little wine cooler. All right, good.
Yeah, that's it, man. I ain't drinking no liquor tonight. Go ahead, man.
IBFP in the chat says Wilder was rocked by Eric Molina. He's going to get KO'd eventually by someone.
That's what I'm saying, man. And that's someone.
Shout out to my nigga IBFP.
And that someone could be an Andy Ruiz. That's what I'm saying. If Wilder gets past Fury, okay, and if they block if they block, they continue on blocking White until fucking it said he has to fight him before 2021. Okay, so how is that going to be blocked off? Well, in comes fucking Ruiz because they don't have to fucking entertain that fucking mandate until 2021 of February. It says he has to fight White before 2021 February of 2021. Okay, so it's a possibility that they'll squeeze it in. You already heard Shelly Finkel say Wilder will be very active for 2020. They already said this. There's a 7-fight game plan, okay? They're trying to look at the 50-0, which for me and for the rest of the boxing world, you know that 50-0 don't mean shit right now because look at the fucking resume, okay? It's a fucking padded record. Let's be fucking honest and unbiased like my boy IBFP's be saying, okay?
Facts. Dude, I don't know what y'all think.
And also how you say facts can't be
I'm trying to have it a hypothetical, logical discussion here. All right, that's
Dude,
all I'm saying.
that's the thing. Say
many
niggas don't be
legendary fighters you
hold
think-
up. That's the thing, Angel. Niggas don't be listening. Niggas just hear what they want to hear. You clearly said hypothetical before you even make the damn statement.
Exactly.
Right.
All right, now you could
Come
go
on,
ahead,
Jamal. Come
Go
on,
ahead,
Jamal. We know that you be ready to bark and shit, but come on, cuz
Hey, but real
listen.
quick, well, shout out to Boxer Finesse in the chat. Y'all go sub to him if you haven't already. He says Ruiz made history for himself. He fought in Saudi first time. New build stadium, filled out stadium, more known than Wilder. Enjoyed the success along with AJ and made more money than Wilder. Hey, that's
That's
facts
what I'm
though.
saying. That's
That's facts
facts.
though. Ruiz motherfucking was living the motherfucking life.
So how am I?
And you seen how good the motherfucker was living it when he got in the ring in a rematch.
But I'm crazy for fucking saying stating a hypothetical, right? I'm crazy for stating some hypothetical, right? I'm just trying to think,
Hey,
trying to
Angel,
have
let
you
it go. Let
open your
it go,
mind and
man.
think
Don't go too
logically.
Bronx with it. You went full
Nah,
Bronx
but
mode tonight.
I think you reached on that dive shit though. You know,
All
I
right.
think you reached just a little bit on that
Disagree
dive.
with it, yeah.
Just like people want to say that AJ took a dive against Ruiz and shit. They want to fucking say that was a fucking conspiracy and shit.
Motherfuckers been talking about that dive shit this year.
You know what I'm saying?
All of a sudden,
Come on, man. Come on.
all of a sudden, niggas come in with the dive shit. I'm like, damn, where this shit come from?
So Blake, so you think that was a dive?
What fight?
The first fight, Ruiz and AJ.
Ruiz and AJ.
Yeah, I'm saying the first fight, you think that was a dive AJ took?
No, I don't think none of them shits was a dive. Niggas talking
hell
about Canelo.
none of that shit ain't no damn dive.
But people talk about it though.
I'm just saying, a lot of people out here been throwing this dive word around, like, oh, this nigga Kovalev took a dive, or Luis Ortiz took a dive. I saw that nigga get hit flush on his forehead. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, I see him. Yeah, I seen him. Kovalev, Canelo, that was straight flush right there. That wasn't no fucking dive. That was just a knockout, point blank period.
You know, I don't know what them niggas do behind the scenes, or if they talk about whatever, but it looked real to me. So I'm not gonna just jump into no damn conspiracy just cause some nigga who got a lot of subs or some shit say it. I don't give a fuck. It looked like he got his head beat in. Like, nigga, it's over with. Nigga, man down. That's what that looked like. It's crazy. Like, nigga, it'd be a smooth man down. Now niggas got to question and shit. Like, damn, did he really? Yeah, it was a flush shot. Look at the slow motion.
So what you think? What you think about the Crawford fight coming up?
What about it?
I'm asking what you think about it. It's a good fight to you?
Is it a what?
Bro, it's mandatory, bro. He got to fight who we got to fight, bro.
I like the fight. It's a necessary fight. It's an order
And it's
fight.
his mandatory, bro. He got to fight who he got to fight. See, niggas want to sit up here and talk about Crawford and who he fight. Niggas, it's mandatory. He can only fight who he can fight, fam. We know none of them PBC fighters don't want no smoke with him, so he got to fight who he got to fight.
In our TBA, this is why I give respect to somebody like a Crawford. He not ducking his #1 contender.
Nope.
See, and he ain't getting no special treatment where he can just pick and choose who the mandatory is gonna be next.
Hey man, you had a chance to fight Sean Porter. You say you don't want to fight. So hey, like what's happening? You gonna sit around? You don't want to fight Sean Porter? Get your foot wet in the door. Well, shit, sit back and fight. Who the fuck you fighting then? Bullshit ass mandatories and shit. That's what it is.
Man, Jamal, sometimes I can't
right?
take you serious, bro.
Yeah,
because at the end of the day, this is the reason why I respect you, bro. But sometimes I ain't talking about like I don't respect you as a human being, because I do. But I can't take you serious sometimes, bro. Because, nigga, if you use any of your fucking common sense, bro, you will see none of these other welterweights want no problems with him. So he got to fight who the fuck he got to fight. So don't talk about fight no Sean Porter, dude. Sean Porter just got out of fight. He ain't ready for no fight right now. So what? Terrence Crawford is supposed to wait till next year to Sean Porter had a couple of months off to fight him and not fight nobody and continue to feed his family, bro? Come on, use your common sense.
Well,
Jamal.
if you that goddamn good, move the fuck up then. Is it somebody at 154? Move the fuck up. And you know what? It'll be the same thing called 154. That PBC too. It'll be the same thing called 154
PBC
energy,
Jamal, because y'all didn't say that about Errol Spence. Y'all was standing on the neck of the niggas that y'all said was ducking. Y'all didn't say, oh, go ahead, move us.
I was one of them.
Move the fuck up then, Spence. No, you like, nigga, Sean, stop ducking. Danny, stop ducking. Keith, stop ducking.
And
So,
I was one of them.
our TBA, you ain't fucking with Spence no more, right? That's what you saying.
Bro,
You don't
what you
switch up
talking?
on
What you,
my boy.
bro? What you talking about, bro? I fuck with every fighter. I ain't. Am I a fanboy of any of these fighters? No, I ain't no fan of none of these niggas no more. Nigga, I'm team.
Yeah, but you got to
boxing.
be. But okay, but you know, every person biased toward some fighter, so you can't say.
Hold up, cuz hold up? Am I speaking English or did I just speak Spanish? I said I ain't no fan of none of these niggas no more. Nigga, I'm team boxing.
So what made you switch up like that?
It don't matter. It's like, bro, am I in the fucking courtroom? Am I being charged with something?
See,
To where
there
you
you
got
go.
to work?
I'm just trying to see where your state of mind
So
at.
hold up, nigga, hold up. Don't ask me a question with a question. I said I ain't a fan of none of these niggas. I'm team
Jamal
boxing.
Right. Jamal
It
Right.
is what it is. Yeah, go
The
ahead.
question for somebody to get to a neutral place where you say, "Look, I'm just a fan of boxing and I'm gonna be neutral." Like, you shouldn't have to question somebody on that shit, bro. It's just like, yeah, I used to be too biased and whoop de whoop, and now I'm at a
Right,
place to where I respect the sweet science and whoever can do it the best. I'm gonna be more of a fan of them, but I'm not gonna be freaking getting on the front line for these niggas like that.
But
I'm
you
gonna be
look like you on the
a
front
fan of the
line.
sport.
Look like you on the front line for Crawford though, because you know
Who,
you
me?
getting all Oh yeah, you.
Go
So
ahead.
okay, hold up, Jamal. So I'm on the front line for Crawford
I don't
because I
understand how
want
you
these
got that.
because I want these welterweights to fight him, fam. Come on, Jamal. Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's all good though.
Who raised
Don't
you?
do that,
It's all
Jamal.
good. I want Crawford. I want to see. You know what? I'm just saying keen on Crawford yet. I got to see him do something.
Well,
I got to
you
see
know
him do
that's.
something.
I mean,
Can't
that's you,
fight no
fam.
130 or 130 pound and be on the spread at 130 and talking about you the number one pound for pound. You know, back because you fighting came undisputed at 135 or 140, wherever the fuck you came, and say you the best fighter in the world. No, you got to show something. That you at a different weight class. You got to show something. Fuck
Let
that.
me ask you something, Jamal. Have Crawford beat everybody that's been in front of him?
Yeah.
So what the fuck are you talking about?
But how many knockouts he got?
Another question, Jamal.
Double talking with
He
that, bro.
got 26 knockouts. He 35-0 with 26 knockouts. Another question.
Okay.
Hold up. Another question.
So he went 9.
No.
He went 12 rounds with 9-4.
Let me ask you this: is any of these top welterweight fighters trying to fight him?
You say what now?
Is any of these top welterweight fighters trying to fight him?
Shit, Danny Garcia's trying to fight you. Offer him $3 million, but you can't come.
That's why you need to be muted. Because you know goddamn well Danny Garcia turned down $3 million to fight Terrence Crawford, bro. Come on, get off the gas with that bullshit.
He turned down $3 million, but why you get so why you couldn't give him $7 million or $5 million?
Like has Danny Garcia ever made over $3 million in a fight?
All right,
have you ever made over $3 million in a fight, smart guy?
See, it don't matter. It don't matter, dog. It don't matter. See, that's the point. That's where you're fucking up at right there. See, all that old talking about have he made this, ain't made that. See, that show me right there.
Okay.
Hey, go understand what your mom. I'm talking.
Real quick, though. Real quick, Jamal.
All right, bro. Muted, Jamal.
Real quick.
All
so that's because like what IBFP just brought up.
Daycare
Crawford beat the same Jeff. Crawford whooped Jeff Horn's ass, the same Jeff Horn that beat Manny Pacquiao. Okay, the same Jeff Horn, all right, that's beat fucking Anthony Mundane. You know what I mean? He beat.
You talking about the Jeff Horn they said was too big for Crawford? That Jeff Horn?
Yep.
But Jeff Horn that beat Randall Bailey, who Randall Bailey was heavily avoided at 147. Okay, your favorite fight at 147 avoided a Randall Bailey back then, but Jeff Horn knocked his ass out. Okay,
and I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna be absolutely 100. I thought Jeff Horn was gonna pose problems towards Terrence Crawford. I'm just being honest.
Exactly, but then Spence was anointed just because he beat a Kell Brook, who struggled with a Jones. Okay, and who went life and death with a Sean Porter when Sean Porter was still green. Let's be honest. Sean Porter was still green at that time.
I just don't
Even as a
understand how
champion.
Jamal. I just don't understand how Jamal will say, what you talking about? If he couldn't give him 3, why he couldn't give 4? That nigga, what the fuck you mean? I don't think Danny Garcia ever made over 3 million. That's a
You know what's a trip though? What's a trip is you don't ever see too many of the PBC niggas making offers though. So they be talking about, oh yeah, they try to fight this, they try to fight that.
I was really gonna say that. Like, how many PBC fighters do you know aside from Adrian Broner that's really sending fighters offers? Who's sending offers? And I don't even know if Adrian Broner is sending offers. I just know he got his own promotional banner. But how many of these fighters is really on the PBC banner really sending out offers to any fighter, no matter what promotional banner they under? Are the PBC fighters really sending out offers, or are the PBC fighters the one being sent offers?
I'm just really convinced that people. I'm just really convinced now that these fighters look at Terrence Crawford and they don't think they could beat him. They look at Terrence Crawford and they don't think they could beat him, going for Earl Spence, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, and Keith Thurman. When they look at that man's style, they don't think they could beat him. They don't got the confidence in their heart to say that they could beat that guy.
They don't.
Hey, DT.
They don't. It's all they. What's up, bro?
We got to get your thoughts on the WBC making Ruiz eligible for the WBC title shot, possibly, man. I honestly think that they're going to skip over Dillian White again after this Fury fight.
They will.
And mandate or whatever, make it to where, Deontay Wilder get like a voluntary whatever defense or some shit and try to get a big bag with Ruiz, man. And then they're going to make Dillian White wait to 2021.
I agree with that. I already see that coming. I mean, it has nothing to do with Dillian. Everybody's talking about it's because Dillian White's trash and all that type of stuff. Like, man, check this out. They doing it because Dillian White got connection to Eddie Hearn, period, and he a UK cat. If Dillian White was American, Wilder would have been for Dillian. If Dillian White was American. But he ain't finna fight him. He ain't finna fight him because it's the UK and it's too much of a risk of him losing and them taking the championships to the UK. But if Dillian White was an American, Afro-American, he would have been for Dillian White and been done with the shit. It's that America versus UK shit. And since Fury came over here, and he's embraced the American fans and everybody see Fury, Americans see dollars lose their mind. So they looking at Fury like, oh, well, shit, he a UK motherfucker, but he going to get us money at the same time. So we going to fuck with him. We going to get that money. And plus, Fury's skin color. So they going to rock with
personality and all that shit. Yeah.
Right. So he fits perfect for, what us Americans, the image, the charisma, he's entertaining to us Americans, So they'll give it to Fury real quick. And they'll shit on Dillian White. And then knowing that Dillian White earned it and all the shit, just the fact that they'll even cut Dillian White out and put Ruiz in his place is like, it's beyond me. The man was just sitting there and being depressed, all the shit. And then ended up fighting a 10-rounder, which I think he looked terrible in. But just how I feel about it, as far as Dillian White, still keep doing what you're doing, dog. They're going to freeze you out. I mean, in one instance, honestly, it's because he's on the wrong side of the street. Like, that shit is so real nowadays. That wrong side of the street shit, that shit is really real now. It's real.
IBFP just said it in the chat. They hoping Dillian White loses before 2021. That's exactly what they're hoping for. That's exactly why they made it before February 2021. They hoping that he'll take another fight and lose.
Angel, that's why I hope.
And that's how they did with all them other stipulations.
Hold up, but that's why I hope Anthony Joshua freezes out Deontay Wilder until he fights Dillian White, fam. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Nigga, until you fight him, if I'm Anthony Joshua, I wouldn't go nowhere near that motherfucker.
Damn, anyway.
Me neither. I agree. Because
he's the only one who has the power, bro, to do this shit. He the one who have the power to break these privileged American motherfuckers and the way they think and the shit they do.
Red Glove said Dillian White going to be the longest reigning #1 contender in history. Well, he already is. He just adds more numbers to it.
Yeah.
He's racking it up. So, yeah,
they don't make no sense. And that's the thing. Does everybody agree that we all feel like Wilder could actually beat Dillian White? Like, ain't nobody's looking at White like he's really going to beat Wilder. We do think Wilder could beat Dillian White.
I mean,
that's what's so crazy about it, DT. Like, a lot of us give Wilder a great chance to just go in there and stretch him like everybody else. But I'm like,
No, I
get that
favor
nigga opportunity to get
Wilder, but I
stretched.
give White a good chance to not clock his ass.
Me too. I give White the chance to catch him, but at the same time, White don't move off the center line. He stay on the straight center line. He's there to get hit. So we all know if you stay on the center line with Wilder, he
better get around 260 or some 250 or some shit.
And then my thing with Wilder, he don't got the greatest footwork or head movement. He don't move out the way. He ain't known for his defense. Dillian White be throwing them hoes, and Wilder stands straight up. And one of them overhands could catch his ass. I'm telling
you.
Man, Wilder athletic as hell, man.
Just give White his chance.
What are you talking about? You say athletic as hell.
Yeah, that man athletic, man, in the ring.
I mean, he quick for heavyweight, but he's still like, I think sloppy, bro.
Bro, why nobody has? If he this and that, why ain't nobody exposed that shit yet and beat him? I don't understand that.
This is credit. Listen, let me tell you. This is credit to Deontay Wilder, which sets him apart from everybody else in the heavyweight division. That nigga got an elite chin and elite power. He can take a whole lot of shots.
How elite his chin is if he ain't fought nobody on the who we say is elite status to protect his chin.
Yeah, that's a good point. No, TBA. I mean, because we got to look at who's the biggest puncher that he fought, and we got to say Ortiz, right?
And shit, I seen Ortiz rock his ass.
What's up, UGC?
Yeah,
like had him hurt bad.
Stop the nigga.
What you say? Black Daycare Promotion.
Huh?
What you say? Daycare Promotions.
I don't know if that's me or is he breaking up.
Can you hear me?
I want to say that yes, Wilder has an elite chin and his power is elite. But nobody really has tested Wilder's body like that though. Except for maybe Bahrain Severn.
I'm saying, Wilder got an elite
we got to give it to Wilder with that. Angel. He controls distance very well.
But Angel, how do we know he got an elite chin, Angel?
Because nobody, and you know why we don't know that? Because nobody ain't really. Well, Ortiz did like in the 7th round. You know, that about it. You know, but I really ain't got no concerns right now. Well, I do got kind of concern with Fury coming up. You know, that always gonna be a concern. Because Fury, he can fight, but he can fight. So that is a concern, though. So,
but imagine if Fury would have invested in the body that fight like that. As many times as he hit Wilder in the face. If Fury just would have invested half of those jabs to Wilder's body and chest, what if he had went all them rounds into deep water like that?
I know who we can say got an elite chin. I would say Ruiz got an elite chin, and I think if Ruiz in shape, he could pose problems for Deontay Wilder because the thing with Deontay Wilder, if you try to fight him on the outside, you're going to give him range to hit you with that right hand. See, with Ruiz, he's the type of fighter who like to fight on the inside. And since Wilder don't got the greatest footwork and he stands straight up, I think Ruiz could get inside on him and pose some problems. That's just my opinion.
Imagine if Ruiz loses and gets to about 255 and has faster feet, and he can get inside of Wilder's jab and touch Wilder to the body. He'll take a few to the face. We already know that. He'll take a few to the face.
Ruiz has a good chance of beating him. I think Ruiz has a good chance of beating Wilder, but you know, it only takes one with Deontay, man. It only take one, so I ain't never counting him out. Even against AJ, like
you cut your hair, nigga.
You say what now?
You cut your hair, nigga.
Shit, you know I'm bald. You know I lost my hair a long time ago, man. I'm a bald man.
Man, why I think this nigga? Why I think you had long hair, Jamal?
No, he be having had.
You said what?
I thought you had long hair like a motherfucker.
No, hell no, man. I used to have long hair a long time ago. No, I ain't got no long hair, man.
Oh, that shit fell out.
Bald head promotions.
Right.
Yeah, man. Shit got them, hey, man, I'm ball of him, man.
Skinny head promotions and shit. You got all them presents, man? You got some more shit to get?
You say what now?
You got more presents to get, man, for the kids?
Yeah, man, I got a little more shopping to do, man. I don't spend that, man. I ain't spending no more money. You know what? I really can't get up for that criminal shit no more these days, man. You know, that shit ain't like how it used to be. You know how we were when we were young and shit, you know, but you know, you still do it for the kids and shit. But, you know, it's just really just regular to me now. That shit ain't nothing no more, really. But it is what it is.
Yep.
Y'all don't,
92
y'all don't,
AKU says Ruiz has a great chin. I don't know. Y'all think Ruiz got a great chin?
I do. Them punches he was taking by Anthony Joshua, bro. He got a good chin.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's come off that AJ don't got no punching power. Look at the massive man that Ruiz is. Of course he's gonna take all them damn punches like that. Look at his fucking neck. That should look like the back of a fucking hog's ass. Come on, man.
Man, that man, he ought to be ashamed of himself, man, how he came in that ring. That shit just fucking ridiculous, dog. That shit don't make no sense, bro. You ain't even, dude,
Hey,
did
you
you
was
try?
ducking us, bro. You know you was ducking us for a while, bro.
You said what now?
You know you was ducking us for a while.
What you mean?
You remember when AJ won the fight? You went missing, man. You was on the go kart.
Yeah, man. You were MIA, man.
Oh no. You know, I thought y'all were
Christmas shopping.
thought y'all was coming on later on in the daytime. You know, switched up at nighttime on. You know, so the last couple of days, you know, I've been had to get up out of here, man, handling business and shit. So I ain't been on the live screen. I meant to get back on him when I seen y'all one day. Yeah, that shit was funny. But you know what though? AJ did what he had to do, you know, it wasn't spectacular. I guarantee you can't put this fight right here in one of AJ's top 3 fights. I'm gonna tell you that.
I disagree, fam. I disagree. Like a lot of people don't give him credit for what he did in there, man. You know, like I mean, you gotta look at the circumstances, man. This dude came off a knockout loss in the same year, coming off a knockout loss, and wins the rematch, bro. Blazes the motherfucker in 12 rounds. You can say, you know how you like to celebrate Arrow a lot. You know how Arrow did Mikey?
Yeah, beat his ass. Yeah,
beat his ass for 12, man. Took him to school.
Yeah, but the thing about Mikey and Spence and AJ and Louise, Spence wasn't holding doing none of that shit running. You coming, you moving backwards on the damn.
Yeah. I mean, it's different ways to you know, get to those 12, but that nigga Floyd was doing that shit a lot with Manny. Way more than AJ, I think. He was hugging shit out of
Why is it okay? Why is it okay when Floyd or Adrian Broner do it, or when a B-Hop does it, or when someone like that does it, but then it's called running when an AJ does it? I don't understand.
Yeah, you know why it's different. Hold up. And who the fuck is Deontay Wilder? Who the fuck is Deontay Wilder to try to criticize anybody on the way they move and box around the ring? Nigga, you ain't got no footwork. Your skills are out of there. You just got that right hand. So for you to try to critique a nigga, you need to look in the fucking mirror, Deontay.
But because Deontay Wilder was doing the same thing in the first Stavern fight. He was holding too. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? Speaking of that first Stavern fight, nigga, that's the best Deontay Wilder I ever seen.
When you said that, bro, it made me think. I'm like, yeah, that nigga was boxing pretty good, man. He wasn't even getting hit.
That's the best Deontay Wilder I've ever seen.
Deontay wasn't even getting hit at that time in that fight. I was like, damn, he did not get hit.
Stavern was trying to go into the body, and then what was Wilder doing? He held him. He was holding him. Every time Stavern went to the body, he came in and held him. That's what he did. He did the exact same shit, but it's different now because AJ do it. Come on, man.
Yeah, bro.
Double standards, man. Some double standard ass motherfuckers, man.
Hey,
these the same people that
say
that.
Hey, Jamal, keep it real. Niggas hating on AJ, right?
You said what?
Keep it real. Niggas hating on AJ right now, right?
That shit's paying how nigga hating on Wilder. Shit ain't no difference. What's the difference?
The difference is the nigga got more straps and more money, and he just came off a fucking knockout loss where most people thought he was gonna lose, and he fucking fucked up everybody Christmas.
But who is
Not
hating on
everybody.
Wilder?
And one thing about it, see the difference between Wilder and AJ. AJ a 2-time champion. You know why 2-time champion? Because that motherfucker don't lost. You got all
you
that
know
on
what?
2 times.
Two time is
Jamal,
better than 1 time.
You know
bro.
why
That's
he a
all I know.
2-time champion, Jamal?
Man, stop.
You know why he a 2-time champion, Jamal? Because he actually fighting motherfuckers.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, because he lost. What you mean?
He actually fighting motherfuckers. And look, you talking about Wilder get the same thing. Ain't nobody hating on Deontay Wilder.
Man,
Hold up,
Ain't
bro.
nothing to hate.
let me tell you this.
Hold up.
If what's name would have pulled out that fight, if what's name would have pulled out the fight, and Ruiz wouldn't even got that fight, man. What are you talking about?
So, hey, if was a fifth, we all be like your drunk ass over there right now.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. He wouldn't even got that fight.
But look,
And
though, this is the
Ruiz
thing
was
right
a
here. Hold up, where you talking about niggas hating on Wilder the same? Ain't nobody hating
That
on
nigga
him.
hating on Wilder.
Nigga, no, we ain't, nigga. We saying that nigga need to fight
Y'all
Dillian
niggas
White,
got us,
nigga.
man. What we
Exactly, Ty
Wilder,
Legacy.
Jamal.
Ty Legacy saying Joshua made an adjustment. That shows that what you know about that you're capable in boxing. Because you got to make adjustments. That's what it's about, man. It's about hit and not get hit.
That nigga just hate Wilder.
That's what boxing. It's not knockouting. It's not called knockouting. It's called boxing.
Well,
how can in the last 3 fights you've lost every fucking round in your last 3 fights and you won by knockout? The last 3 fights he's arguably lost every fucking round in the last 3 fights.
And knock butt ass out. It don't matter how many rounds who won the fight, who got knocked out. Y'all gonna say that every fight he fought, he would lose the first 5, 6 rounds, and what happened? Well, he did knock him out. Okay, there been 40 people saying the same shit. Oh, he would lose these 5, 6, 7 rounds or whatever, and what happened? Well, he knocked him out.
I mean, but look, bro, that's credit to Deontay Wilder for having that power. We're not taking that away from him. See, the thing with you is you can't accept that we criticize him for him losing rounds. We ain't taking that away from him saying he knocking niggas out. We just saying, nigga, can you show us something else? How you gonna critique a nigga when you can't show us nothing?
I mean, it's
damn,
like
what else you want to see? The nigga knocking niggas out.
Jamal,
what
real quick.
You want to see?
Jamal, you cussing too loud next to that baby, man. But man, you got to think about it, bro. This dude got over 40-something fights. You mean tell me you ain't figured out how to box yet? You ain't figured out how to box good yet.
Hey,
when
you know what?
Hold on, real quick. Did you watch the Ortiz Wilder fight?
Yeah, I seen it.
How many rounds did you get Wilder?
Man, I actually had Wilder lose and goddamn probably all the rounds. Probably I gave him 1 round.
The one he knocked him out in?
You said what now?
The one he knocked him out in, right?
You said what now?
The one he knocked him out.
Yeah.
That's not good, fam. I'm just telling you.
That ain't good.
That's not.
That ain't good. He knocked the dude out like that.
Let me tell you something, Jamal.
Listen. But
you know what though?
The
testament of Wilder is the testament that show you right there. The testament of Wilder and the other fighter. If you saying Wilder can't fight, when he gonna have skills and this and that? Why the fuck goddamn nobody else can't be? So show you right there what the other fighters how they fight. If you can't fight no nigga,
what's Jamal Wright? What's the name of the game, man?
What he did not be here? What you mean?
You already know. So why is he getting hit so much, nigga? He's doing the less hitting and getting hit more.
Right, but it don't matter. You got to understand, man. It's
got
boxing.
The wrong game plan,
you gonna get hit. You gonna get hit. Man, Ali used to get touched the fuck up.
It's not good to get hit.
Hold up. Don't you ever in your damn life mention Ali and Deontay Wilder in the same breath. The difference between Ali and Deontay Wilder, Ali was actually fighting real motherfuckers to get hit by. It ain't nobody, a top fighter on Wilder resume who compared to any top nigga Ali ever fought, dude.
Man, I'm not trying to compare Wilder to Ali. I'm just telling you.
Well, don't tell me Ali got hit. Everybody got hit. That ain't what we talking about. We talking about Deontay Wilder and how he gonna criticize, talking about AJ was doing this and that. He talking like he a fucking expert in moving around, throwing a jab, feinting, doing all that other shit, keeping his jab, throwing the left hook, throwing the right hook, dipping, throwing the uppercut. He don't do none of that shit.
Wilder talking like he
Yeah,
came out the fucking he came out the fucking Shaolin Temple like he a fucking grandmaster Wu-Tang Wilder and shit. That's how he talking right now.
You know what and you know what the end result is, that what everybody want to see. Well, you know what he'll master at, and knocking folks out. That's what it is.
And you know what's gonna end up happening though, Jamal?
That's the bottom
I'm gonna
line.
tell y'all right now. Listen, this is gonna make y'all upset, but this was gonna end up happening to Deontay Wilder. I'm proud of him. He got all these knockouts that he was able to accumulate. But you know what's gonna end up happening? He's gonna end up getting knocked out. He's gonna end up getting knocked out.
We're gonna let us see. Well, we'll cross that bridge when it happens. But right now, not with these goddamn lackluster bomb heavyweights, goddamn like Dillian White, ain't gonna happen. They gonna hit him. He gonna lose rounds.
Deontay Wilder gonna continue ducking AJ, and he gonna run into that motherfucking hook or some shit, and it's gonna be a wrap.
Man, I'll tell you something.
You're gonna be up here crying.
And see, Jamal, this what you don't understand, bro. Like, this is the sweet signs, fam. Like, you have to be able to know the sweet signs when you steady going up levels, fighting different competition. Nobody's hating on Deontay Wilder. We understand he has what coaches dream of, and that's game-changing power. But what I'm saying is he don't got nothing else, no other intangibles that you could put to that. So how the hell is he gonna critique AJ? AJ actually showed, like somebody said in the chat, a different dimension. He showed he was more than a puncher, bro, because this is boxing. You gotta understand that right hand ain't gonna work all the time. But when you fighting D, C, F, Z competition like Wilder is, it's gonna work.
You sure ain't gonna work all the time. It don't work the last 10 years in 40 fights.
And he getting older, bro. He getting slower. I'm telling you, somebody gonna catch that nigga, bro. He better listen. All right, bro.
It happened. You gonna have to wait the father time to catch it. Right now, it ain't. Cause he doing his thing. Man, come on, man. You got to give a man props. You got to.
We're giving him his props based on the competition he fought and knocking practically everybody out that he fought, except for Fury. But at the end of the day, man, when you gonna step up and fight some better competition is the question.
And what better competition you talking about?
Bro, more top 10 heavyweights, fam.
Like who? Name them.
Tell him to fight.
Let me ask you something.
Tell him to fight me. I'm
what
for
top 10
real.
heavyweight have Wilder beat?
I'm for real.
Shout out to 1-2 Kid. Crazy.
Tell him to fight Ruiz.
Oh shit.
Oh man. Nah, but he got some. I mean, who y'all
he's still thinking about it out TBA. Trust me, he's still thinking. What top 10 guy has Wilder beat, bro?
Man, I can't name goddamn everybody in the heavyweight. I can't just name all these folks who he fighting in the top 10, trying to figure out if they in the top 10 or 15. I don't know.
Okay, so who do you think was in the top 10 that he already beat?
RT. Shit, Jerry Washington, he a top 10.
Oh no, stop it.
Stavern was a top 10. He was a champion when Wilder took his belt. So that just wasn't in the heavyweight division, dog.
How many years ago was that?
I don't know, probably about 4 years, ain't it?
Okay, and then the second one was Ortiz, which you said of course we just saw he had the rematch with.
And Povetkin popped 30. And Povetkin got them popped 30.
And hold on. And the B sample came back clear, and they said Deontay Wilder got up out of there. He left. He retreated.
Man, ain't nobody worried about that, man. That's nothing. But I'm trying to figure out who these top fighter AJ fought then.
Oh man, that's casual, fam. So he just fought Ruiz. He fought Dillian White, the same guy Wilder keep ducking. He fought Joseph Parker. He fought Povetkin. Hold on. He fought Povetkin. Huh?
Was Ruiz a top fighter before he fought AJ? You wasn't even talking about no damn Ruiz. We wasn't even talking about no damn Andy Ruiz before he fought AJ.
Hold on. Listen. When a nigga win all the straps, You got no other choice but to put him up there. What the fuck you talking about, bro? He knocked out AJ.
Well, when the nigga got a title like Romain Stavern, you can't do nothing but put him up in the top. Same thing.
We asked you how many top guys he beat in the top 10. So you said Stavern, that was 4 years ago. And then Ortiz, he just beat him again in the rematch. Who else?
He fought for the tie.
He didn't beat him.
That was a tie. That was a draw.
Yeah,
you said who he fought.
Who he beat.
You said who he fought. And like I told you, I can't name all these folks, man.
Of course. I mean, if you look at his record, if he fought him, then he would have beat him. But what's the name? That's a top 10. Yeah, I know.
Shit, man. I don't goddamn know. I don't know all these names. You think you tell me. So you say he ain't got no top 10.
He ain't fighting nobody, bro.
So who AJ fight top 10? What you gonna name? Klitschko? How many years that was ago? Don't name Klitschko because you just told me don't name Don't name Klitschko because that was how many years ago?
Bro,
name somebody AJ.
Listen, let me tell you something. AJ been fighting top fighters consistently. You go down in this motherfucking box wreck, nigga, you gonna throw up. Nigga.
Who have he fought?
She said, who have you fought? So the guy
top 10. Say top 10. Top 10 who? Carlo Taco. Top 10.
Taco. No, hell no. Nigga, no. He fought Povetkin. He fought Joseph Parker, who's the WBO champion in unification. He beat his ass. He just, like I said, he just whooped Ruiz. He beat Dillian White, same guy, Wilder, ducking. I mean, goddamn. Will we keep going?
That's the thing right there, man. Like all these heavyweights and all these fighters in the heavyweight division is not back in the day heavyweight, like Lennon Lewis and all that. So you critique anything Wilder do, who he fight. Like I say, it ain't no Joel Farm and them and all that shit in the heavyweight, man. So he got to fight who he got to fight. That's just the bottom line. That's who AJ got to fight.
What you talking about? No, AJ's fighting top guys, man.
Man, come on, man.
He's fighting top guys, bro.
Man. Who added we won't be thinking about that.
The nigga has all the straps but one. But you telling me he ain't fighting top guys? You sound silly.
Nah, that ain't no top.
They gave it to him, huh? Like how they did Jamal. That you trying to tell me? They gave him the straps.
How many fighters AJ and Wilder got in common? Who they don't fight? So don't tell me.
Molina, Eric Molina, and Dominic Brazil.
Right. So I guess they were top fighters. They top fighter when AJ fought them, but they ain't top fighters since when Wilder fought them, right?
Well, let me tell you something. AJ beat him first.
Oh man, come on. Man.
He was undefeated too.
He fought Brazil when he was undefeated, knocked him out. He fought Dillian White, knocked him out. Of course, Wilder don't want to fight the nigga. And then he fought, what was that? Molina. I don't know what Molina record was when he fought him. But he knocked him out.
Charles Martin was undefeated. Charles Martin was undefeated, and he walked this earth like a god.
He sat on his ass like a devil, nothing.
He walked this earth like a god.
That nigga got sat right the fuck down.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you gotta learn some shit, man.
Like I say, man, these heavyweights ain't just that shit. They just let luster.
Lydia Dones in the chat said Ortiz popped dirty 2 times, but guess what? Deontay Wilder still fought him. So that's why we don't understand all of this. All of a sudden, this PED's bothering him.
Man, you know why Wilder ain't fought dude yet? Wilder ain't fighting that dude right now, man. Just cause it ain't even about Dillian White. It's about he don't fuck with Eddie Hearn lying there. He don't fuck with the dude. And you on his team, you match room. So that shit right there, that's one of the reasons.
So listen, but let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Jamal. That's not how that's supposed to work, fam. When somebody works their way up the sanctioning body, up the ranks, when you put yourself in that position, you're supposed to get mandated. That's how that's supposed to go. You're not supposed to get skipped around just because you're from another country, bro. Jamal, listen. Let me just say this to you. let me say this to you, right? Let's just say if the shoes on the other foot, and the WBC belt was in the UK, right? Say Dillian White had the shit. Hypothetical, like Angel Santos said earlier. Hypothetical. And then let's say Deontay Wilder worked his way up to #1 contender, and the WBC, Mauricio Suleiman, was fucking him over. Like, nah, we ain't gonna give you a shot. We know you're #1, but we're gonna let you sit in the pocket for 700 days, bro. You got to fight all these titles. You got to fight 2 title eliminators. You know, you know, we're gonna motherfucker automatically throw you on the bus just because this other doping agency said some shit.
Hey,
do you think that's cool? Would you have different energy then if that was Deontay Wilder going through that shit?
No, it ain't cool, but you gotta accept the fucking you gotta accept the A-side, the top dog. I can do what I want to do. You can sign other fighters. Mayweather did it. Roy Jones did it.
Listen, hold on. Let me ask you something.
All these folks did the same shit.
Okay, Jamal Wright. Let me tell you something. How come AJ can't do it with Kubrat Pulev?
You say what?
How come AJ can't do it with his mandatory coming up with Kubrat Pulev and Alexander Usyk on the WBO side? How come AJ don't have that kind of power then? Since his A side controls all of that.
No, he do got that kind of power. He just ain't. He just ain't doing it.
He's ordered. He got 180 days to figure it out, or he gets stripped. That's called the right way, nigga. That's how you're supposed to do it. But the WBC keep fucking licking off Deontay Wilder's balls so much that they allow him to do what the fuck he want to do. The WBC is corrupt, nigga. They protect him.
So that's the sanctioning by default.
So I just checkmated you with that shit because the A side is AJ is more of an A side than Deontay Wilder, and he ain't even got that kind of pull like that. So that tell you what it is.
I'll do one better. I'll do one better.
Exactly.
What has Tyson Fury done to garner a rematch at this point in time? Being that his last 2 fights, he pretty much fought 2 nobodies, 2 people that you've never heard of, Jamal. How has he garnered a fight with Wilder, a rematch with Wilder right now? I'll wait.
Come on, where you at, bro?
You telling me? Say it again now.
How has Tyson Fury garnished a fight with Wilder right now, the rematch right now, when his last 2 performances were against not up to par opponents that really have not been heard of? How is that?
Dude, that fight was already negotiated. I'm gonna tell you something about that second fight with Fury. That fight, Ball Aaron didn't have nothing to do with that. This fight that coming up. That was already done.
The nigga who cheat on his girl.
Yeah.
Man, that shit was already done, man. That shit was done way before even Fury came to Torrey. So all this I don't even love that bitch
though. I don't even love that girl. I just fuck
But he didn't even ask. See, you talking about it was already done. That ain't the question he asked you, bro.
What you say?
I said, why is it that Tyson Fury got the rematch right now, and being that he fought 2 opponents that you never heard of and struggled against his last opponent? How is that?
Right. So basically, how did Tyson Fury earn a fight with Deontay Wilder, but Dillian White hasn't? And he was ordered, you know what I'm saying? And he's cleared and everything. And this, to me, I feel like, you know, if they was doing the right thing, Fury would have to fucking wait. And
put it like this, Jamal. When's the last time Wilder fought a mandatory? When's the last time he fought a mandatory?
I don't know. Oh shit! When the last time he fought one?
I don't know. I'm asking you because you know what I mean.
Man, I don't know when last time. How are you? Brazil? What Brazil? That was a mandatory.
No, they mandated him, but come on, dog. He wasn't the #1 in the WBC. That was that's practically a voluntary defense, man. Deontay Wilder was like, man, give me this motherfucker. Let me get him out of here real quick. He got that pull like that with the WBC, but don't no other champions in the other different sanction body got pulled like that.
Hey, right now, man, Dillian White on the wrong side of the street, dog. He ain't fucking with Eddie. That just
but hold up. Wait a minute. But Tyson Fury,
side of the street.
Wait a minute, but what side of the street is Tyson Fury on?
Bruh.
He's on the PBC, right? Nah, he's not. So that wrong side of the street is bullshit. Try again.
No, you try again.
Yes.
No, you try again.
All right.
When try again. That fight was already set up already.
Hold up. When did Fury sign with the PBC to be on the right side of the street? Answer me that. Exactly. He never did.
But you know what?
Bullshit. It's bullshit.
Let me tell you this. Fury, that fight when Fury when he was with BT Sports, that fight was already signed.
Shut up! You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
BT Sports.
Wrong side of the street. What's that wrong side of the street? You over here stuttering and
the wrong side of the street is match room. The wrong side of the street is match room, not top rank.
No, hold on, real quick. Guess what, Jamal? BT is the European's side of ESPN. That's the European sister network of ESPN. That's
but BT don't have anything to do with Matchroom. That's two different companies. He got beef with Matchroom, not BT.
So they get to pick
and Jamal, they say, are you drinking Mike's Hard Lemonade?
They get to pick and choose.
Yeah.
They're gonna work with. Like, come on now.
That's my wife's stuff, man. That's my wife's stuff right there. I'm just fucking around with it, man. Yeah, she be drinking that shit. That shit pretty good though. Lemonade.
Nigga, we can tell. Nigga, you shipping the shit up that shit.
It must be good. You stuttering and shit.
Man, that shit ain't nothing. That shit easy. I busted that quick as hell on that little shit though. But go ahead though.
TMI.
Oh, shit.
That wrong side of the street argument is bullshit.
Right. But I'm just saying. You gotta understand when I say wrong side of the street and right side of the street, the wrong side of the street.
Oh no! I understand. It's an excuse.
Hold on.
I understand.
Hey, Red. So you heard him? You heard him, Red? He's saying that the wrong side of the street is really Matchroom. It ain't really got nothing to do with Top Rank. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
No.
An excuse.
No, it got something to do with Top Rank.
No. I get it. It's an excuse. It's a duck. It's fine. I understand. He's ducking.
Ducking.
No, it got some. No.
It's ducking. Don't try to make excuses. All right.
BT on the wrong side of the street. BT the right side of the street.
What?
I say BT Sports the right side of the street. Why you think they got Tyson Fury fight? That's the right side of the street.
Hold up. Let me explain something to you. When it comes to boxing, there is no side of the street. It's all a bullshit excuse for your guy not to fight the guy. It's a bullshit excuse for your guy not to fight the guys that he's supposed to be fighting, so he can keep fighting.
Real quick though. Let me get to this comment. Hey, Jamal, let me get to this comment real quick. Hey, Jamal, I'm gonna come right back to you. Let me read this comment real quick.
All right.
So Ohio Runs Boxing say, how long was Charlo a mandatory for Canelo WBC belt? 2 years. No, I mean, good point. But the fact is, it's the WBC. So Jamal was defending, Deontay Wilder, saying all this other shit, A-side this. Ain't nobody else got them privileges unless you're on the WBC side. You get the franchise, you get to skip number one contenders and get mandated who you want to fight and all that shit. That ain't happening nowhere else.
But real quick, you know what the wrong side of the street is code word for, Jamal? It's code word for the executive want more money in its pockets. That's what that's code word for. They don't want to share the money with the other executives from the other promotion companies.
Hey, Mark, come on, bro. You can come on.
That's what that other side of the street shit means. Okay.
See, that's the thing, man, about the dude. See, that's the thing. You gotta just keep up. You gotta keep up with the new shit that coming out. Like wrong side of the street. You on the wrong side of the street. A side, B side. All that shit wasn't. It was there back in the day, but the term wasn't there. The terms just different. The terms just started coming out. A side, B side, or wrong side of the street. It was always like that.
I think
Yeah.
of cassette
This
players
comment
with
right
A
here,
side and B
he
side.
said, we got this comment said, wrong side of the street had to do with Spence and Crawford, not Matchroom.
No, that wrong side of the street now is for everybody now.
Spence started all of that shit, bro.
Yeah, my boy
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what?
All that street shit.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what?
That nigga
Crawford is
Spence started that
hold
shit.
up, but
That nigga Spence
hold
is
up.
savage.
I'm about to destroy everything. Get this.
And then he wrecked this shit.
Hey, but
He
get
started
this.
that side of the street shit that he wrecked.
That whole other side of the street.
Shit, look at him.
That whole other side of the street did start with Errol and Crawford. But guess what? That's PBC and who? ESPN. So apparently ESPN is the wrong side of the street. So let's go back to this whole thing with what you're talking about. It's only Matchroom that's the wrong side of the street. No, that's bullshit. Because if that was the case, then Crawford would be with Matchroom, not with ESPN. What you got to say about that, Jamal?
Hey, man. I can't goddamn say nothing. Hey, man, it is what. Hey, dog. It is what it is, man.
And in all reality,
exactly. You have no answer for it except for it is what it is.
In all reality,
bullshit.
Disney,
it is
Disney
what it is.
Disney owns all of them. They own ESPN and Fox.
That's true.
Hey, Lisa Bales in the chat say Floyd didn't fight one time and he was his mandatory. I don't agree with fighters becoming bigger than the belts. That's what I'm saying, Jamal. Like, there's still got to be some rules in place. Like AJ, with all the money he just made, he's still obligated to fight his mandatories, man. You don't get out of that.
AJ just made what Wilder made. AJ ain't made number 22 million.
Nigga, why you trolling now, bro?
You said AJ make what Wilder made?
Yeah, stop trolling, bro.
Let me tell you something, man.
Put that Mike's Hard Lemonade down.
Let me tell you something about business, man.
Okay.
I ain't trolling. I'm trying to tell you about business. I got my own.
You are trolling. You just said AJ made 22 million or 21 million, whatever you said.
He made $20-some million. Let me tell you something. When you make money, you get a percentage. You don't get the whole cut. You know, if they say you get $85 million, I'm telling you something. You get a percentage of that shit, man. You don't get no whole. So you telling me?
So when he's fighting in the UK, in front of all them people and all that shit, and he getting like maybe 20, 30 million or whatever fight, how much of that he getting there? He ain't getting all of that?
No, he getting a percentage like 25, 30%. Something like that. Other gross.
All right, so you let us know. If it was reported that he gonna get 20 million, what he going home with?
You say what now?
If it's reported that he gonna make 20 million, what he gonna go home with? What you think AJ going home with if he's reported to make 20?
He'll go if he reported to make 20, he gonna go home with it.
He gonna go home with the whole 20?
If he reported to get 20, if they say, let me tell you something. If they say a fight worth this fight gonna generate say $80 million, AJ don't go home with $80 million.
All right, man.
I hope you don't think that.
Nah, bro. We just saying that they reported his purse, and you telling me that he only got 20 of that. That's what you said.
They reported it. So you said they reported him per $85 million. So what the fight generated?
Bro.
200 million.
85, low. That's what they.
If they gonna get AJ $85 million, that what he gonna bring home. What the fight gonna be? 150 million in the Saudi Arabia. What's the pay-per-view buys? What's the pay-per-view buys in Saudi Arabia? Well, how much pay-per-view buys?
No. The pay-per-view buys was at Sky Sports. I think they did 1.6 million. They set a record.
1.6 million. And how much the pay-per-view cost?
I don't know. Like I think $20-$30 equivalent out there.
24 pounds, which would that equal $40, something like that. I don't know. I could be wrong.
If you did a million pay-per-view buy at $20 over there, say 40. If it might be 40, so that's $40 million then. How you gonna get $85 million if you did $1.6 million? So roughly almost $50 million.
Hold up, bro.
How you gonna get
Hold up.
You're not thinking, bro.
Hold up, and you know what? Also, I was scrolling on my articles and shit, and I seen they got 200,000 more subscriptions, and they say them came from the USA.
Yep. They
What the
shitting
fuck
all
are you
over y'all,
talking
bro.
about?
Yeah, bro.
Well,
So we just trying to we informing you, Jamal. It's a lot of shit you didn't know.
Let me tell you this. At $75, I'm gonna tell you something. At $75, in America, they just give or take roughly $75 pay-per-view at 300,000. How much money that is? You know that's the same amount of money.
Deontay gonna be washing somebody's dishes. He owes somebody money, man.
You know that's the same amount of money that in the UK for $20 they sell 1 million pay-per-view. That's more.
You talking about 300,000, bro? He sold 138,000 pay-per-views, man. Stop it.
You did.
Stop it. They didn't come up with that fucking number till after Rick Glazer came out and said what the number was, and then all of a sudden, 12 days later, as soon as he do it, they want to come out with this bullshit ass number, talking about 275,000.
Right. And then record breaking numbers as far as waiting for the numbers to be released and shit. Like, goddamn, how long does it take? But yeah, you know,
I don't know.
so much mysterious.
Polly want a cracker? Polly want a cracker? You know what I'm saying? Jamal Polly want a cracker?
Carlos says pay-per-view was $32 US plus the zone subscribers plus live gate. Yeah, they got bread. Says AJ got 85 million guaranteed, nothing to do with pay-per-view. See, that's not even including pay-per-view, bro. So you telling me why the fuck with persons like that? I don't think so, fam. He might be walking out the house with a purse on, but he ain't getting no purse like that. Guaranteed.
So you think he did you think he got $85 million?
Yes.
That's what's reported, fam.
Hey, there's one other thing that y'all didn't take into account. In the UK, yeah, the pay-per-views are cheaper, but they also have ads. So they're not getting money just from the pay-per-view buys. They're getting money from the advertisements. So you can't just say, well, if it's $40 per pay-per-view and they did 1.6 million, how does that equate to 85 million? Because it's not just the pay-per-view buys that's generating revenue.
And
hey, I'm gonna bring True Bomb on for a little bit, Jamal.
And also, they didn't have to pay taxes.
Red Glove, that's a good point because I looked at when I was watching that Terrence Crawford interview, they said, oh, thanks to our sponsors, Geico and somebody else. So you're right, bro. They got a whole bunch of sponsors that's putting money into that shit.
Exactly.
And,
so you can't
and also, they ain't pay taxes either.
And Flamo says Fox get 50% off pay-per-view. God damn. So the minute tell me Wilder and them got a split with Fox.
He talking about that we believe, say Black, he talking about that we believe Joshua made 85 million. Nigga, do you believe Deontay Wilder made 20 million? Nigga, that's the real question.
Right.
Fox lost money off that. Fox lost.
Hey, what's more believable? AJ making 85 million. Hey, what's more believable? AJ making 85 million or Deontay making 20 million? What's more believable?
Hey, attorney Byron Alfred says plus $40 million from the Saudis.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Plus AJ and them, they had to pay no taxes because they was in Saudi when they did the fight.
Oh man.
Deontay and them, they had to pay taxes. Luis Ortiz got to pay taxes. Deontay Wilder got to pay taxes. All the managers got to pay taxes on them on that money.
Hey, let's hear from Jake. Hey, Jake, what's going on, man?
What up, fellas? How goes it? Yo, with the DAZN, man, like, there's so much fucking money going on over there with that shit. I mean, if you go look at just if you go on Android's Play Store and just look at the downloads for DAZN, and that's just the Android platform, there's 10 million plus. At $20 a month potentially, that's $200 million a month without anybody even watching a fucking fight. I mean, think about it.
Shit.
There's like people are missing the big picture.
God,
There's
I
so
didn't think
much
about
fucking.
that.
There's so much fucking money coming from that desert over there and from the Ukraine that the PBC's done. Did anybody watch that Charlo face to face? Did you watch 50 fucking ads to watch the sit down with that? That's the reason PBC's failing, dude. It was ridiculous.
Damn.
Like
Jake just bodied the
Like-
PBC with that shit, man.
I've been saying this. Look, like I've been saying this for the past year and a half. How long I've been saying
Forever, nigga, forever.
Forever. You got to understand that the zone is owned by a conglomerate company that is in resources. Energy resources, communication resources. Those Saudis are just shareholders. Those are just a few of the shareholders around the world.
Damn.
There's shareholders all over. That's why when you saw in the middle of the ring, the public exchange funds right there, that's the shareholders and all that.
That's one of them. Yep.
That's one of them. That's only one, and that's a huge one.
Well, I only seen one kid being held by the champ after he got his belt back, so it was an Arab kid. So that tells you all you need to know.
These people are in it for the long haul. I'm not talking 10 years, 15 years.
So,
I'm talking these people are in it for 50 years and better.
Forever.
Forever, for generations.
Yeah.
This is multi-generational centurion money, man.
They just bought boxing is what happened in the fucking U.S. PBC's
Do you
pissed
not
off.
understand what they trying to do? The conglomerate, they buying rights in South America. They're about to buy all the sports rights in the Caribbean. They've been bought almost 75% of the sports rights in Canada.
Yeah, they've almost got all of it already, except for the U.S. Yep.
Except for the U.S. The only standout holdouts are Disney. Disney is the powerhouse, of course, because it's Disney. Okay, they got a lot of money. They got over $100 billion, but that's nothing compared to multiples and multiples of hundreds of billions, because it's a worldwide conglomerate.
I read a thing the other day. I read a thing the other day. They said that royal family over there right now is worth, would they say, like something trillions of fucking dollars right now.
Trillion.
So yeah, fucking with the T. Yeah. Stacking T's, yeah. Okay, can I agree with JW just for a minute? Because you guys said something earlier, and I fucking hate Wilder with a goddamn passion, right? Because he's a disgrace to boxing and everything that it fucking stands for. But he is a champ and he's undefeated at the moment. But something he said made me think about something. Do you really think Wilder's ducking AJ? Because if in fact Eddie put $120 million on that fucking table and said, "All right, boys, let's get a fight going," you think Wilder said, "No, I ain't taking that"? It had to have been Al. Al had to say, "Fuck no, we ain't touching your money. It's not welcome over here." I mean, that makes more. If there was really that kind of money on the table, Wilder couldn't have walked away from it. But his daddy told him, "You don't have a choice, motherfucker. You sign with me. I decide."
You know what?
I think you're partially right. I gotta agree with you, Jake, because that's what I'm thinking. Is because Al has so much invested and people, those networks like a Fox, the Spike and all that. Those people have so much money invested in Al Heyman. Al Heyman has to come through with these fights. For these guys.
Could you imagine could you imagine just like a worst case scenario? Let's say Al's like, "Yeah, go ahead and take that money, Wilder," and he goes and grabs that money, goes and does his 3-fight deal, gets his ass kicked up one side of fucking UK, down the other, whatever happens, comes back. He's got $120 million. He will fuck PBC up from one end to the other with all those choker wearing little fucking bitches over there, man. Especially if Wilder's the guy with all the fucking flow. It's Floyd right now. Wait till Wilder gets him a fucking $100 million stack.
I think it is Wilder though, and let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Just hear me out. The reason why I say that is Wilder is because he himself wanted to know what AJ was gonna make. So here's the way I look at it. He got greedy. They put this big deal on the table for him, and he had a feeling that AJ had a even better deal, and wanted to know what it was. And when they wouldn't tell him, he didn't want to sign it.
Yeah, but who walks away from $120 million?
I see what you're saying, Red. I see what you're saying, Red. But I gotta agree with my man Jake here, because it's partially Al Heyman and it's really Shelly Finkel. Okay, Shelly Finkel is the man over there. Okay, I don't care where Al Heyman has much pull. Al Heyman is just only getting a percentage.
It's the Jew. There, I said it.
I didn't want to say that. You said it.
I said
it. Nothing to do that. I ain't say shit about that. But you got to look at Shelly Finkel. Okay, this is why they fired Lou DiBella, because Lou DiBella was on board. All right, Lou DiBella was on board. He was like, "Oh yeah, let's get that 120." Now magically Lou DiBella's not there anymore, right? So now it's just Shelly Finkel really calling the shots. And Shelly Finkel was the one. Well, if you're out offering Wilder this much and he's the B side, well, what's the A side getting? It's probably this a very huge disparity. It's probably somewhere in the region of 500 million. Okay. And they said, no, fuck no. If he's getting 500, so I'm just speculating because that's a lot of fucking money to be turned down, 120 million. So it must have been a huge amount that AJ was getting. And they said, you know what? Wilder's price should be getting maybe 200 million. Okay. You got to understand, it was 120 million. It's got to be a figure that AJ was getting for them to say, you know what? Fuck no. This is unfair. That's how they saw it. But they
can I add to that? You know, how fucked up would it be if you take what Wilder made in his last fight and you take what AJ made in his? Let's just speculate. Let's say AJ for round numbers made 80, Wilder made 20. So Wilder made 25% of what AJ did. If they offered Wilder 120 million, is it safe to say they were going to give AJ upwards of 400 million fucking dollars?
That's what I said, 400 or 500 million dollars.
That is crazy.
It's ridiculous.
I'm out. Thanks for letting me on, boys. I just wanted to jump in and smash that up against the wall real quick and take a big shit on PBC before I got off here.
Hey, shout out to Jake, man.
Yeah, Jake in the building.
Hey, Angel, like that motherfucker sparked that shit that you was already telling us from jump, bro.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, and I didn't want to say what Jake said, but I mean, he let.
See, man, that's why we got power players on the squad, man. Because Angel been telling us, but Jake just kind of came in and just like, they just really went in.
Shit, dude, like a bull in a china shop, dude. I don't give a fuck, dude. It is what it is. UGC, right?
Salute, bro. Yeah, man. People be needing to hear that because a lot of people don't be knowing that information, like the financial side, like the investors, people that's like that shit is incredible. And like we just over here on this side, we just go hard against that fake narrative saying that, oh, they broke, or they were saying that they was gonna fail, this, that, and the other. And then in a short period of time, the zone is taking over all this fucking shit. I'm just looking at this shit like I'm applauding it, like, yep.
And let's get this real quick, okay? For you other side motherfuckers in the background, because I know you fucking listening. We're not fucking pocket watchers, okay? You motherfuckers brought up the money. You're the motherfuckers that shake your ass for fucking super chats and fucking damn press cards and credentials. You fucking shake your titties over there for the super chat money to fucking fuel your fucking weed addiction and shit over there. You and your fucking general over there, okay? And the fucking lower dimensional fucking bump community over there, all right? This is what you guys do. You guys go steal our content. You watch us, and then you talk shit about us, and you can't debate us.
Right.
That's what you guys do. You're the fucking real pocket watchers. But then again, to say pocket watchers, you don't understand what boxing is. Boxing has always been about fucking money and pocket watching. All right, it's fighting. Fighting has always been about money since the fucking Roman time, since ancient fucking era. It's always been about fucking fights and money, people betting against two individuals fighting in a ring.
Hey, you know what's funny? It's funny you would say that because these fucking douchebags sit here and watch all this content and try to kick us all down the road with their bullshit or whatever. At least we're sitting here talking about boxers' money. These motherfuckers are talking about us who talk about boxers' money. So, I mean, they're 2 times removed anyway. So I rest my case.
Yeah, man. But like Angel was saying too, like, they sit around and watch what we talk about because they ain't really got shit to talk about. They just got to rebuttal what the fuck they hear us say or try to remix it or make a little fancy edit or whatever the case, try to chop up whatever they want. But, it don't matter. They come over here, the link is always there, they can get body, but they just stay in the background.
And like we said, man, if you want to debate us, look, don't get all fucking emotional over here. Don't start fucking threatening and shit and all that shit. Save that shit for somebody else. We don't give a fuck. Fuck your fucking feelings. We speak facts. Facts over your fucking fictions. You want to fucking believe fiction? Go fucking look at fucking Ego or some stupid ass shit like that. Go fucking over there. Go over there and listen to that shit. If you want to get fucking lied to. We're just speaking the fucking truth here. If the fucking truth hurts your feelings, fuck it. So be it. Wah.
But they can't stop watching, so that's their issue. They addicted. Like Jamal. What's up, Jamal? You back?
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back.
Hey, why don't you guys go
Yeah,
pay Ego $20 to lie to your guys' asses and tell you a bunch of bullshit?
Right, go donate to get that.
That's
bullshit.
the thing, man. That's one thing about me, man. I'm a neutral nigga. You know, I come on UGC. You know, I talk. I come on the LDBC. I talk. You know, one thing about me from now back when I was a kid or growing up in high school, I always been the neutral. You know, I was from hood. I was from zone 6. You know, I got niggas from zone 1, zone 3. You know, beefing with each other, so I can't do shit. No, I'm just getting an example. You say what now? I'm just getting an example. I know y'all be going back and forth, LDBC, UGC. You know,
Hey,
it is
Jamal,
what it is, man. You know?
Ain't no back and forth. We doing
Jamal,
us. They hating on us. We doing us, man.
Jamal, let me give you some advice. When you talk to them over the LDBC, don't tell them that you talk to us. They'll boot your ass.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
Yeah, you gonna get your license. Your shit revoked, fam.
Hey,
They gonna tell you your service is no longer needed.
Hey, I'm glad
But you know what though?
I'm glad JW just changed his opinion on getting along with everybody over here because you just joined us. You don't even fucking know it yet. You wait till they go through this.
You know what? I actually
morning.
one dude actually did goddamn, you know, went in on me. You know, I was on somebody's channel, goddamn nigga goddamn. You know, I wasn't on moderator, but you know, I've been on the channel and shit. Those niggas started saying some little slick shit, but I ain't know what was going on. I'm like, hey, like, damn, bro, you shit on me, like, oh, I've been in here, like, what's going on? I guess, you know, I've been up here fucking with y'all, but you know, like I say, hey, like I told him, dog, I ain't got nothing to do with y'all goddamn shit going on, dog. I come over here to talk boxing.
Well, you gotta understand, man.
What y'all doing.
You know, you gotta know out the gate. You start fucking with black, man. That's a no go over there.
That's crazy. Suleiman Malik said, look, these guys spend more money on super chat money than they do in pay-per-view money. They fucking stream the fight. They'll fucking steal the fight, but pay each other super chat money.
Right.
Damn, man. Hey, it is what it is. One thing about them boys goddamn, one thing about it, hey, them niggas goddamn be doing they boxing talk. Them niggas be getting paid like a motherfucker. Like at the end of the day, it got to start being about some money. You know, nigga, the game meant to be sold, not told.
Hey, real quick,
you one of the issues on the planet. Go ahead.
I'm gonna hop on.
I'm all about money.
I'm gonna let somebody else jump on. Somebody who hasn't been on the panel yet, or another regular. I'm gonna hop off and I'm gonna listen in. All right.
All right, fam. Well, that's the thing. What you just said, Jamal. You said I'm all about money. That's it. You're all about money,
man. Hey, this shit about that, man. My whole life I've been about money. If it ain't about money with me, you know, it ain't about shit. You know, it's about money. You know, you putting out content, goddamn nigga, get paid for your shit, nigga. Don't do this shit for free.
Would you snitch or cross your homie for that paper?
You say what now?
Would you cross your homie for that paper if the price is right?
Man, nah, I ain't got them crossing no homie, goddamn. But one thing about it, I cutthroat me another nigga that I don't fuck with like that though.
So basically, you don't care. You don't mind taking out the next man, your brother man, for that paper.
Man, a nigga that I don't know, but yeah, I don't cross niggas, I don't cutthroat niggas plenty of time. You know, back in the days and shit, but it wasn't no homie though. The niggas who I talk to, fuck with, I won't do that though. You know, that's just like me, goddamn, saying I'm gonna go fuck a nigga, bitch, goddamn. You know, my homie, bitch. But nah, you ain't gonna fuck your homie, bitch. You'll fuck a nigga, bitch, that you won't fuck with though.
Yeah, well, you belong over there, hang out with them.
Hey, but let me point something out real quick. With the super
as long as I don't know him, I'll fuck a nigga up. I'll stab him, shoot him, whatever. All right, bro.
Hey, but here's something about super chats though. Google keeps 30% of that, and these guys are super chats.
Yeah, they do.
Do it with
spare change promotions.
$100 at a time.
What you say?
Spare change promotions.
Spare change promotions.
Fucking Styrofoam Cup Promotions.
Yeah.
What happened to Red? He fell off?
Hope it ain't no cloud chaser. What's up, man?
What's up? Can y'all see me? Can y'all
Nah.
hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
This is my first time on it, man. This is Marcus, Ohio Runs Boxing.
What's the deal, bro?
What's up? What's up? I was listening to y'all, man. Came in, the guy was somebody in the chat was telling me to jump in, so I was like, let me go in here and jump on. But I need to set this up. It's my first time on here, so I need to get my
picture. You just not coming over here. You with the other side, huh?
Everybody say I'm with the other side. Yeah, I've been with the LDBC for a long.
I know.
Before they joined the LDBC, I was with 78. Been listening to them for years. So when the LDBC came, it was just like, okay. I didn't even know anything about the LDBC. I used to hear 78 talking about it like they was having secret meetings. But yeah, I support them heavily, man. I support them heavily. But at the same time, a lot of people think, oh, he's biased. This. Nah. I'm a facts guy, man. I'm all about facts. I hear people talking about this other side, and I look on. I point out PBC faults, top rank faults, DAZN faults. I hear a lot of people say they do that, but they don't. Everybody have a narrative. Some people have their own bias. You can hate Wilder, you can hate AJ, but you got to call it like how you see it, and that's just how I am. So I'm from Ohio. I'm a matchmaker, boxing journalist. I be around. I see it, man. I see a lot of this stuff. So, but I wanted to get in with the $120 million DAZN deal. We can talk about other stuff too, but everybody was talking about this $120 million DAZN deal, and I was telling them that does not mean it was promised for the AJ fight just because Wilder didn't take the offer or didn't sign it, because at the end of the day, it's still up to the fighter to fight you. DAZN can't force you to fight nobody. Triple G went over there with a big, nice contract, 7-fight figure, 7 fights, and he's fighting this third time right now.
Shout out to Andy Ruiz stepping up and getting that bag, man.
Right, Triple G.
Ruiz the only one.
No,
cojones to go over there and face the boss, man.
No. I'm just let me finish. Triple G is fought. This is his third fight, bro. His third fight, and he still ain't got the Canelo fight. He didn't go over there just to fight on DAZN. He went over there for a Pacific fight. He had offers from PBC. But
hey, man, shout out to the niggas that signed with DAZN. They getting that bread.
No, absolutely. I got Ohio.
They getting fights and they getting that bread, man. I salute them.
And listen, I told you.
There's a lot of niggas ducking them DAZN fighters too.
Bruh, Charles Conwell out of Cleveland, Ohio, is on DAZN. We got Otis Jones. That's with DAZN. There's nobody hating on DAZN, brother. I got fighters that rocks with DAZN, so I'm with DAZN. So I don't have no favor. See what I'm saying? It's easy.
Wilder's a duck. I don't defend that nigga. He a duck, bro. Straight up.
That's okay. Did you hear? See, it's always.
Nah, it's not okay. Because our American champion is a duck, nigga. That ain't okay. So that's why I flame that nigga.
Okay.
He ducking Matchroom. He ducking Dillian White, and he ducking AJ. So flat out.
So you
and he's embarrassing the fucking country by not representing us. He a rematch nigga. He gonna rematch his way all the way up to 50-0, and we just supposed to just sit back and just, you got all these knockouts, but you ain't stepping up. You don't want to be undisputed. You say it's about the money. You get a whole bunch of money offered to you. Now the head ain't meant to be hit. We're risking our lives in there, but you want a body on your record. Which one is it?
Do he deliver every time he fight?
Hey, deliver babies. He want a baby. He want to knock niggas out. Knock whoever he knock out. But if it ain't no top competition, I ain't gonna watch the nigga.
Okay,
I didn't watch his last fight. I ain't gonna watch the next.
I feel, and you are tied to your own opinion.
Because that nigga ain't doing shit. How many top 10 heavyweights he done fought and beat?
What do you mean? How many top 10 heavyweights? My question is, you name me the top 10 right now without even.
Dillian White, the #1 contender who won't get the shot, fought more top heavyweights than Deontay. Tell me how is that even possible?
First of all, Dillian White is playing it safe too. I mean, you just seen him.
Dillian White is playing it safe?
This last opponent who he just fought to get back from off he being on PEDs, and I'm always
all right.
He didn't listen.
Right. Let's bring the PEDs in. What you saying?
No. I'm not bringing. Listen to me, because Ortiz had the PEDs. Most of the heavyweights in the division have the PEDs. Like I said, I'm big.
So with all that being said, why is it stopping the number one contender for getting a shot?
No. What you mean? Why is it stopping?
Even if they all doing it,
No. Wait, let me finish. They did take Dillian White from the WBC and just now put him back on. Now he's the mandatory, so I believe he's going to be.
We know what them niggas doing.
Okay,
we know what they doing. This is the stalling tactic.
Okay, well they
the record breaking amount of time for the B sample, record breaking amount of time to get your mandatory, all this shit, bro. If people can't say this is bullshit, you just biased.
No, see, that's the whole thing. It's not that seeing it. I'm just biased. When you say that, it's seeing it because
that's why niggas don't like me in the UGC, because we ain't gonna fucking protect these niggas, man. We gonna just tell the truth.
No,
you know, they protecting that motherfucker, man. The WBC ain't good for boxing. They can get away with all that fuck shit on the WBC side, but nowhere else. We just bodied Jamal with that shit. He tried to say, "Oh, it's about some A side shit." I'm like, "Oh yeah, well Deontay Wilder ain't more no A side than no AJ, and he can't fucking get out of fighting his mandatories, number one to contenders and shit. But Deontay can, because of that WBC side."
I think it's one of the big belts, man. Who got it's the bigger fights with the Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury fight is big. I hear people say Wilder ain't fighting nobody, and then he's fighting Tyson Fury. He's already signed and delivered, and it's like they're still not happy, man. I'm like, the fight is already signed, bro.
Who's still not happy?
No, I'm hearing people still not happy, saying who has he fought, and he's already about to fight in February. So my thing is y'all gonna give him credit when he beat Tyson Fury, or if he beat Tyson Fury? Will you give him credit?
Sure. It's another W, another, get a W.
Or are we gonna say, oh, he just beat somebody?
Nobody has not given Deontay. Nobody said that we haven't given Deontay Wilder credit for the wins that he got. He's knocked out practically almost everybody he faced. It's very extraordinary. We know he can knock out nigga with one shot. This is why I'm like, just go ahead and knock out Dillian White. Niggas take this shit as hate when we know he can knock out any fucking man living. But why won't he fucking do it? Why you gotta be treating this nigga like, he don't deserve that shot when he right there? He's just another man. Go ahead and knock the nigga out like you did everybody else.
He been there the whole time. And to say, oh, well, now he's back mandatory. How many times you been mandatory?
Like, come on, man. How many times we gonna keep reinstating this nigga? 1, 2, 3. Like, come on. The bullshit got to stop.
And that's what it comes down to. It comes down to. So
and not enough people pushing that on him. Y'all letting the nigga just get away with shit. Y'all niggas just like, whatever, man. That should disgust me. That should be disgusting me. Niggas that come over here trying to defend that dude with this shit. This is our American heavyweight champ.
It's not nobody really coming to defend him, man. Because it's almost
man. Niggas be keep moving the goalpost. See, look, when he was talking about baddest man on the planet.
Is you gonna let me talk, or are we cutting it off? I'm trying to. Every time I was trying to come a point, you cut me off. It's like they doing this in a lot of the divisions, man. That's like we get frustrated when we want to see the best fight the best. People they picking on Terrence Crawford, which is one of my favorite fighters right now. Talking about he needs to cross the street, and I don't think he needs to cross the street right now. I think he's good. He can still make fights on Top Rank across the street. But this is what people are saying. That's fact, bro. This is what they're saying. So it's big fights over there on the side of PBC, but it can actually, the fights can happen. It can still happen, but it's Al Heyman that has to let those fighters go because they're loyal to him. That's all it comes down to. They're loyal.
So is Al Heyman holding them back? That's what you're saying?
I personally believe.
What'd you say, bro? I'm just faded out. All right.
Yeah, I think you lost them. I apologize for earlier. In the middle of my explanation, a phone call came in, and it doesn't matter if I ignore it or not. It fucks my shit up. So my bad. But what I was trying to explain to Jamal is, if one guy gets $100 super chat, 30% of that is being kept by
YouTube,
by Google. Yeah, YouTube, Google. that same guy turns around and he donates $100 to another one of his buddies. Well, 30% of that $100 he donated just came out of his own pocket, and then 30% of that $100 that he sent is being kept by Google anyway. So these guys keep on sending each other like the same amount of super chats. Really, all they're doing is feeding money into Google.
Yeah.
So that's the point I was trying to make earlier, when all of a sudden I got a phone call, and that shit is so annoying to me.
Yeah.
But,
Ohio,
again,
if you can't speak, drop out and then come back in.
Yeah, he just stopped talking, so I don't know what happened. He's not
As
even
for the
muted.
Triple G though, as for the Triple G situation, he said the Triple G ain't get that Canelo fight, and that's one of the reasons why he came. He actually probably came for that Canelo fight, but he's still getting
You know
paid
what?
damn good.
Listen,
But
and you
there's a
know what?
reason that fight ain't happened though, because
And you
Canelo
know
don't
what?
want it. He don't want to
I
fight him.
mean, hey, the motherfucker want to fight him, he'll fight him. And it's like, Manny Pacquiao signed with the PBC, think he was gonna get Floyd, but he ended up fighting Broner and Keith.
Yeah.
So I mean, he getting paid. He's still getting fights.
And the thing is, too, I think Canelo just wanted to move on, and he did. And he went straight up to the light heavyweight division. Now he's gonna go down, and I'm telling y'all, he's gonna fight Caleb Smith, and then he might come back down to 160, and then maybe later on down the line he might fight Triple G again. Triple G will be a little older, another
I don't know.
W on his record.
I think maybe the weight is what's bothering him. I think 160 might be too. That might be too small for him. Too light of a division for him now.
Maybe,
He gonna.
maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I kind of got a
He
feeling
might
he
meet
not gonna
somebody
come
at
back.
160. Yeah, but I think Triple G will meet him anywhere.
Yeah, he just want the bag, man. That's what. That's
Yeah,
the issue.
exactly. Because his time running out on Triple G, and he knows
Yeah.
that, and Canelo knows that too. He was like, he'll be here when I come back down. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll meet me at 168 or whatever.
So 1-2 kid. So Colin Smith is the cupcake.
Yeah, he's the cupcake, man. I told y'all, man, he's gonna be the cupcake. I knew that. As soon as he went up, I'm like, he's not gonna stay at 175. It's too dangerous. And he ain't, you know what I'm saying? He ain't really a 175 guy. I was like, he gonna drop down to 168 and linger. He gonna take Caleb Smith, and then he might take a Triple G fight. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that afterwards. But it'll be like what Black said. He made a good point. It'll probably be at like 165. It'll be at like some sort of catch weight or something like that. But Triple G gonna bite on that shit because that's what he want. He want the bag before he go. You know. So I see
Hey,
all that. That's how I see it going down.
Ohio, man, you dropped off. You was on, but we couldn't hear nothing coming out. So, he dropped off again. All right.
But yeah,
He
that's what
dropped
I
off
think is
again.
going on with that, man.
Rocket, I dropped the link again, man. If you're still trying to get on, I saw your comment. Rocket Strike.
Rocket Strike in the building. Red Glove.
Let me make sure. Although I don't know, I might have to do that tomorrow. Then put that other topic in the title for tomorrow. Yeah, I'll talk about Teofimo tomorrow. Then. But then I guess what y'all think about this promo for Crawford? Like, for a while, I was like, well, some fighters need to do what they need to do. They got to put in their own work, self promote. But Crawford definitely does not have the personality for that. And it's situations where if you don't have that personality, then it's your money towards your promoter should be helping you at least stay relevant or become, get to that level of a star to where you ain't got to just be somebody who's been undisputed and a current champ and still not a lot of people know who you are. And so I don't know. I just feel like he's getting poor promo.
Yeah,
Poor promo.
no doubt about it. No doubt about it. I think if he was with another promotional team, they push him a little harder. I think Bob Erum's good at promoting, but for some reason he can't. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, man, I think he should even maybe fight somebody over on the zone or something. Bring up some guys from 140 or something, and then fight overseas too. I think that'll pick him up.
I mean, it
do some
sucks, but
promotion
it
shit.
sucks, but it's looking like because he can't, because he can't get these fights with these PBC fighters, he's gonna probably have to face the winner out of Josh Kelly and Jose Ramirez.
Mm.
After they get it on, like the winner is supposed to go up and face Crawford, where it be undisputed versus undisputed. That's how they kind of marketing it right now. Like,
Okay, so they kind of crossing over like and doing it anyway, or they co-promoting.
yeah, like that. I'm already hearing that buzz right now. Like, as soon as that fight happened between Taylor and Ramirez, the winner is supposed to go up and challenge Crawford. So you had the battle of the undisputeds,
Mm.
and getting it on. So, but I don't care for him fighting a smaller guy coming up. Just like I didn't care for Spence fighting a smaller guy, or Jamal fighting a smaller guy, or
Right,
Tank fighting a smaller guy.
exactly.
That's not
I,
impressive to me, but I can understand. See,
but there's literally nobody no big name. He's being the PBC freezing him out, and I'm not sure if the shoe was on the other foot. If another promoter wouldn't be freezing out an individual, if you know what I mean, if the shoe was on the other foot, but at the same time, they'd be getting the same heat that the PBC's getting, or they should be, or should have been, if it had happened. I'm just saying, like he don't have really no other options, and that could big up his star a little bit to where
yeah,
just over the pond. You know what I'm saying? And that might just be the boost he needs. You
mm.
know,
But you can
I
see
don't
the
know.
the headlines now, man. If he fights the winner out of that, they can be like, oh, here you go. He pulling a little guy up. But of course, niggas like us gonna be like, oh, but y'all okay with Spence? He fighting
Right?
nigga
Yeah,
two weight classes
gonna
down.
go.
But
It's
you
and it's
just
fair
yeah,
game.
go ahead.
It's gonna be fair game too, Black. But the thing about it is this. Some of them folks is hating on AJ, some of them ain't. But for the ones that are, man, did it help his star power? Like
Mm,
being over there and being with the zone, did it help AJ's star power? Did he help the zone? Like it worked out. And everybody that seemed to be with the zone seemed to be doing pretty damn good. And I mean, what's Bud got to lose? He can't get a fight. So I mean, yeah, and
yeah.
I don't think he should move up to 154. I think it's a possibility. I think he can win. Maybe even a fight up there. But it's still, I don't know, man. You rolling the dice.
Nah, I think Bud could be strong at 154. I
I
do, but I
I
just
do
don't.
too. But I'm like,
It
but
just sucks that he
it
gotta
doesn't
do
right.
it
It
now.
doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at this point in time with such a stacked division. So it's and unfortunately, it usually don't turn out that well for a lot of people that are dominant in a position and then kind of don't get the big fights and move up. I'm not talking about guys that jump up and are calling people out. I'm talking about guys that are kind of pushed up because they don't really want to be there, but that's the only big shots they get, and it sucks when you see it happen to a champion. And I've seen it happen before to other champions, and it usually don't work out too well for them. You know what I mean? They're great prospects, good champions, but they just don't get the big shot. That's probably what we're gonna be dealing with.
Lisa Bell says that's messed up because Bud was there way before Fury. Talking about the promo that like Fury and Lomo's getting and stuff like that, and Bud
Yeah,
not really getting it.
yeah, yeah. That's
But
very
I
true.
gotta say this though, despite Bud being there performing all that, Tyson Fury is promoting himself though. He's a self promoter. He's got the personality, the charisma, and all of that. To where that is somebody for a promotional aspect. If you're a promoter, you would put more money behind somebody like that because he can sell. You know, but like I had a respect what the homie on bias said earlier or yesterday, but he was just like, to be honest with you, Bud Crawford is boring. I mean, I can actually listen to Bud. I don't have no problem with his personality, but I
Yeah,
can see where people be like, he's kind of boring to me.
you're right.
I,
You're right.
I can't sit through a whole interview with Bud. Like some people can't, but
Hmm.
I can understand that. Whereas Tyson Fury, you can pretty much sit through a whole interview of Tyson Fury, no problem. You don't know what he's gonna say. He's pretty, um, energetic and all of that stuff. And he knows how to engage an audience. But yeah, I mean, it's just Bud Crawford. I think his personality. Like they don't feel like why would they put so much money behind that if they can't really market it like that? Other than In fact, when you know he get in that ring, he gonna beat your head in.
Right.
Our TBA still up. What's up, bro?
Man, you know how I'm coming, man. You know I have to make a quick run, but I'm back on that bullshit again. UGC, what's popping?
What's up?
Yeah,
Shout out to
Ohio
my
from the
nigga.
other side, man. He wanted to come through and say what's up, I guess.
Shout out to my nigga Ohio Run Boxing. What's popping, baby? That's my guy right there. We go way back.
He must be still having audio problems because he was on and he dropped off, and I don't know. I think his audio messing up.
Yeah, because he's come back a couple times, but we haven't heard him yet.
Yeah, he ain't saying shit. I was just giving a little heat though about the I don't know. He said something about the DAZN thing, whatever. But I wanted to hear more from him.
Damn, they going off on my nigga. What's
I
going
don't know.
on?
Jet got the scope though. I don't know.
Damn, what's popping?
I don't know what happened though.
Damn, that nigga Jay going in. That's my guy right there, Ohio Run Boxing.
Oh shit, you gotta hold your own, Ohio. You gotta.
Yeah, they trying to book bag you.
He's back.
Here we go. He trying to book bag him.
He's back. What's up, Jake?
What up, fellas?
What happened, man?
I don't know. I seen that Ohio runs box. I was like, shit, they're not even gonna run the NCAA football, so they can get the fuck out of here with that
shit. That's what he meant. Oh shit.
Oh,
hey, so what's your thoughts? Do you disagree with what Ohio was saying? Was you hearing what he was saying about the DAZN stuff?
Damn, got him.
Damn, got him. As soon as you jumped on. Oh, he said I might need headphones or earphones. Oh, okay, that's what it was.
Yeah. What was they saying on the DAZN stuff? Them.
Oh, I didn't know if you heard what he was saying. I think he was saying something about the contract. Like, how do you know if it was I don't know if he said if it was real or what was he saying about that?
Man, we don't know with any of the shit. Man, we don't know if any of this boxing shit's real. There's so much money in it; it all could be fucking fake for all we know. I mean, there's trillions of dollars in it.
Well, he said we don't really know if AJ was in the contract, but
yeah, that's what he said.
Still, but that doesn't make sense because if he's not in the contract, then why would Wilder be asking what is AJ getting?
Well, he's probably right to the degree that did they go, hey, Canelo, we want to sign you for a 10-year deal for however many fights, and Canelo's like, hell yeah, I'll do it. Who am I fighting? They're like, we don't know yet, but jump on board. I could see that, but when it comes to this AJ Wilder shit, they're not going to give Wilder a contract and put $120 million on the table and say, hey, we're not going to guarantee the fight with AJ. That's fucking ridiculous.
It would be stupid to me. Yeah.
Well, if that was the case, Wilder didn't duck. He just didn't want $120 million.
Yeah, because I'm like, it's just free. It's just free money to fight.
It's like, you know what?
We're
going to accommodate you. We're going to give you $120 million, and you don't have to fight him. You're like, well, fuck yeah. That don't make no sense, man. Come on.
In my mind, I'm like, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, that would be stupid.
Yeah, fuck me. Whatever.
Just get this nigga free money to get title defenses.
What do they call that? Step aside money? Yeah, Wilder step aside, bro. He ain't that fucking arrogant.
Deontay, we're gonna pay you to fight your defenses on our platform. Take this 120. Thank you.
Hey, some people think Wilder reaching 50-0 will be better than Floyd.
Oh no. You mean better than his career?
If he makes it to 50-0, Floyd better fight him. Man, he got you.
Hell nah. Floyd ain't gonna let him make it to 50-0. Y'all think bullshit.
No. Fuck no.
He gonna get to 49, and that Ferrari gonna get sent to his house.
I just don't see how, like, with his resume being as not good as it is, why are these people around the world praising his 42? Now, give him credit for 42-0. I mean, because he knocked out everybody. But when we talking about the caliber of opponents, like, I've never seen a guy with this many wins, probably besides Julio Cesar Chavez when he was fighting all them damn fights in Mexico, with no real competition on his resume, bro.
Man. Oh, Santos still in the chat. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. Flame on in the chat as well. He said, rumor has it Wilder didn't sign because he wanted to be with DAZN for a long time, not a few fights. Oh man, let me find out that's true. Let me find out.
I don't know. I just think Deontay Wilder just steady digging his own grave, bro. And I just stand on the A side. Like when you clearly the A side, like Joshua, if this dude don't want to bow down, you don't fight him, fam. You let him sit up there and do all that talking, and you don't fight him. Of course, we want to see that fight. But if this privileged American don't understand that he's just another guy compared to Anthony Joshua, he's like a peon. What I call him? What I call him on my video? I call Wilder something.
Peon Promotions.
No, I said he was. But anyway, he's just basically a peon. Like he's a mustard seed. And y'all know how little a mustard seed is compared to Anthony Joshua. He's a mustard seed.
Man, I don't know, man. I think they just want to keep the American heavyweight alive, and being that he's undefeated, they're riding on that narrative. And I just don't like the way it's being ran right now, man. I think it's ugly, and I think it's hurting boxing. And it's actually a sad view to see it go down. Him saying like, I need that 50-50. It sounded to me like a cash out. But he don't need to cash out because there's a good chance that he might pull off a W. And it's just like, man, just take what it is and just go through the fight and then come on back. I think they scared to death to let him go to the zone because he might get treated a little better. So
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's obvious if they was offering him three fights for 120 million. That's way better than what PBC is doing for him. And like I said, it's just so stupid and it's just mind-boggling to me. Like how Deontay Wilder could just sleep at night knowing that DAZN put an offer on his plate like that. And Showtime didn't match it or give him a better offer before he just turned it down, bro. That's just mind-boggling to me.
For loyalty, fam.
Man, fuck that, bro. Like, but look, he would have still been loyal to him, bro. He just going over there to get this 3-fight plan. Al Heyman would still be his fucking advisor.
Nah, but that's not loyalty to platforms like the Fox and the Showtime.
Because
He'd be
the
fighting on a
promoters,
different platform.
right? Because the promoters and the advisors have contracts signed with these platforms, so the platforms
Well,
is
it's
basically
Fox and
telling you they
Showtime
can't
giving
do it.
him 120. I won't give a fuck
Yeah, I
about
know.
Fox and Showtime.
Yeah, I'm saying, but it may be, it must be a loyalty thing. I'm just saying
Yeah,
they
and then
just
plus they was trying to keep this paper. They had this whole pay-per-view plan, and Wilder fit into that category, and that's why a lot of these fighters can't just go anywhere and fight because they trying to get that pay-per-view bread off certain fighters. And I think it'd be the ones that got them choker chains. They got pay-per-view plans for them motherfuckers.
Shout out to my nigga. I don't know if Unbiased been on her, but I gotta shout out to my nigga Black and Unbiased for them two fire ass videos early this morning, man, about how these niggas just love to hate. It's UGC and plus how these niggas can't debate, fam.
Yeah, man. Niggas got to come equipped.
I ain't gonna even get that other dude. What Unbiased call him paralegic.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
paraplegic.
Yeah, I say, boy, Unbiased is a motherfucker, boy. That shit had me, boy, on the ground, nigga. Like, he talking about, man, I can't even watch his videos. Like, if you look at his head, it look like that same guy.
Yeah, that shit was pretty funny.
But it's just crazy, fam. Like, cuz sit up there talk about Earl Smith made me. How the fuck Earl Smith made me?
Earl Smith made you?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said he said them fight the power niggas made you.
Well, then I guess you made well, whoever's saying it, if it's that same nigga, I guess you made him. You got him drops and all that other shit. So
all that shit. Oh, he ain't talking about how I got these niggas to follow him and then Money Brown and all that. That nigga right there is. I mean, it is what it is.
bottom line is though, our TBA is like, look, man, you put in the hard work, Earl put in his hard work. And I
Right.
think y'all didn't make each other, but I think y'all both helped each other along the way.
Right.
And
That's the
and
way.
I mean, and that's the correct way to put it because it really helped that you guys was together when you were together and you were trying to do your thing. And I think you guys would have been fine, both of you, without one another. But y'all was just repping one another for a moment in time. You know what I'm saying? So I think y'all hard work paid off both ways.
It's
So I
just
mean,
crazy. Cuz
so
sit up here. You right, go ahead with my bad one too.
but you shouldn't take none of that personal because these personal shots is coming from everybody going back and forth and all that shit with some personal shots. But let's just you should keep it boxing, man. I mean you do what you want to do. You're a grown man. You handle shit
Nah,
the way ever you want
nah,
to.
you right. No. You right, one, two, kid. That's why, like, it's just crazy to me, like, when people try to discredit what you done did in this boxing game, bro. But
They
niggas was
can't.
begging. Niggas was begging for you to get this, begging for you to get that. Nigga ain't never sent me no money, but I done sent the nigga money before, shit just crazy, bro. Like, it's just like, cuz, like, I swear, bro, like a lot of niggas don't like me, fam. Like, and niggas who don't like me be the same niggas on my nuts. You hear me? Like, just it's crazy, bro. Like, and it's crazy how niggas try to discredit you. Like, Earl Spence only fight. Well, he was fighting 2 times a year, so he was in training camp 2 times a year. I wasn't in every one of his fucking training camps. Like, so what else am I doing the whole year? Like, you telling me not going to them amateur tournaments, me not going around these other fighters up and coming like Virgil Ortiz, Maurice Hooker.
I
Uh,
seen you, man. I seen you before, prior, and during. You know what I'm saying? I seen you on the radio stations. I seen you doing all of that shit, man. I seen you pushing what you had going on, man. Like and that you got going on now, and it's just growing. So I mean, your accomplishments can't be discredited if you did them. So I wouldn't
but
even take it that personal
no,
because
I ain't
that's
taking it.
like
It's just,
like
it's
me,
like,
man.
how is it? I'll go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no. You please go ahead. It's
No,
you.
it's just like niggas taking these shots and shit, like, and saying this about you. He like said, "Oh, look at his gums, or gingivitis, and all this shit." But I'm gonna tell a nigga like this, nigga, I could still get up, like I said, bend the bitch over, and I could hit her from the back relentlessly, fam.
There you go.
No,
There you
seriously,
go.
bro.
Right. There
No,
you go.
one, two, kid.
Nah,
No,
I
one,
got
two.
you.
No,
I
I'm
got
being
you.
honest. Like, for real, bro. Like, I could get abroad and turn her in different positions. I ain't gotta, and my shit still gets hard. We heard about them paraplegic guys, and the dysfunctions they have down there once they come. I'm
Damn.
like,
Oh shit.
I'm like, cuz, you know, it's like he taking these shots. Like, that's cool. Talk about my gums. Talk about this and that. I don't call me Beetlejuice, all that other shit. That shit don't fade me. But nigga, say I can still get up and run in place. I can still run down the street. I can still dribble a ball and go shoot a layup. I can still go out there and throw a football. And the main thing, I could still bend a bitch over and hit her from the back relentlessly, nigga. Something you ain't been able to do in years. Or I don't even know if you ever was able to do it, or if you ever did. So come on, clown, stop playing, man. It's cool. You can talk about all that, save me smiling this, but nigga, at the end of the day, I know it kills you at night that you can't get a female in all your favorite positions that you want to get her in.
I
Come on,
mean,
bro.
ain't he the same one who was talking about stomping out people? Like,
Yeah.
like that, he's living in a fantasy world. You're in a wheelchair. You ain't stomping out nobody.
Right.
Like,
What he gonna? The only thing he gonna do is just like I say, bro. He one of them type of niggas who you thump on the ear or you hit him on the head or something, and then he be pushing this power chair after you, and you be like, stop playing, man. Go on, man. Go on, go on, man. You just running around hitting him on the head and shit. He can't do nothing. Can't do
Y'all
nothing.
niggas acting up tonight,
Like,
man.
no, I'm just saying, bro, like, niggas on the hot side, nigga, I can still get up and do a jumping jack, nigga.
Oh
Can
man,
you?
I got to mute.
I can still get up and do a jumping jack. Can you? You
Man.
know, he want to sit over here and ride like, bro, it's crazy, fam.
Hey
Like,
man, salute to all the stand up people in the world, man. For real. Real shit.
say he wants to sit up here and try to come at me and some of the UGC members and shit, but like, cuz, like, I know you hurting on the inside, like I know this nigga, fam. I know him, like, and only thing I'm doing is just talking about him, you know what I'm saying? But I really know the nigga, you know, like, and he's really a square, bro. Like,
Okay. All
he
right,
really.
man.
Come on, dog. Look, man. Hey, look. I don't take this internet shit seriously like that anyway. When these
No,
niggas
no,
say
no. We,
silly
you know,
shit,
we
but
just
still,
joking
like, come on,
and
dog.
having fun. Like,
Let
I'm
the
just.
nigga make it, man. Shit. I ain't been
No.
hearing about no shit. My name been coming out his mouth and that.
Oh,
Hopefully.
you didn't hear your name? Oh, boy, that boy just did a video yesterday, boy.
Oh yeah?
What? Boy, you didn't see that shit?
Man, I don't watch these clowns.
No, I'm just saying he did a video yesterday coming at me, you unbiased, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And look, this was crazy right here, bro. He always talk about somebody taking up for somebody. God damn it, ain't he the nigga who trying to take up for everybody? So is them niggas your boyfriends?
Yeah, he act moist, bro.
Like,
Hella moist.
niggas sit up there and, like, come on, fam. Like, he said, talking about, May man did this and that. Nigga, May man came on her with some sucker ass shit, my nigga. Going in my nigga, talking about you a family man, fam. Like, that shit was way out of line right there. Like, nigga, we, like you say, this is the internet, fam. Like, this ain't no shit where niggas just trying to be super tough and act like they super tough. Because if I'm looking at May, man, that nigga look like he is a straight squirrel, bro. This nigga don't look like he ever been in a fight in his life. And it's like for this nigga to be trying to get gangster and talking about, oh, you a family man, nigga, shut that dumb shit up. You and that nigga over there who wish he could get up and hit it from the back and pick her up and walk around with her and just do all that shit. I wonder if this, like, nigga, I could actually, let's move on, bro. I just want to get my shit out.
Shout out to Ohio Runs Boxing. He hit the link and came in and he tried to represent, but I guess his mic went bad.
Yeah, I saw him in the private chat. He said something. My mic not working. I'm like, okay, well, wasn't me. Shit.
So you said you're going to do a video tomorrow about Teofimo Commey. Can we get a sample? Can we get a tidbit of what you want to talk about?
Shit. I was just gonna say, it's a big. I mean, I was looking at all the prospects that worked their way up to the contender and got their title shot and won straps. Shakur Stevenson got his opportunity. Devin Haney kind of got, he got gifted one. But you know, these guys are champions now. So we got to see if Teofimo is going to be that next contender.
Hey, breaking news. Breaking news. I don't know if y'all seen this. Devin Haney had shoulder surgery today.
Oh, some like super serious or something?
I don't know, but you know, whenever it's shoulder surgery, they doing surgery on your shoulder, bro. Like, shit. It raised a red flag. Like, you so young, 20 years old, and you already getting shoulder surgery? I don't know. It's just something you got to raise an eyebrow at. Like, hey, I hope he be okay.
I think that should be a good fight too, y'all. That Commey and Teofimo. That's
why I'm
test
actually
for
putting
both
in the title 1-2 kid, because I don't know if he gonna win it. So I just think that what did I put? Teofimo. Let me see.
Teofimo should win, be able.
Oh, that's what I put. Teofimo big moment. So this is a big moment for him, and we got to see if he gonna capitalize on it, or is the moment gonna be too big? Because Commey ain't no motherfucking pushover, nigga.
The more I look at it, the more I look at it, the closer it gets. Like I was watching footage of them today, and I already knew that Commey was a strong dude. He hits pretty hard. But the thing that I didn't realize about Commey is I know he could take a good punch too, but he he's got quickness and power late in the fight.
Mm.
I seen him. I think he caught. I think it was a. I forgot who he caught. He caught him with a right hand late in
Beltran,
the fight. It was possibly
Beltran
Easter.
or Robert Easter.
Yeah, either or. Cause
Oh, Easter. He
yeah,
caught Easter with some good shit. He matter of fact, he did him like Spence did Porter. I think he made him touch the canvas.
yeah,
Caught him with
and
a
I
sharp
Who
kind
y'all
right
of
knee.
thought
think?
I
Who y'all
thought he
did
won
y'all
that
think?
fight.
I went out finna ask you two kids in the black. Who y'all thought won that fight?
Oh, that fight was close.
I
I,
had
I think
Commey
I
edging him.
you had Comey edging.
Yeah.
I felt that last round was really huge for
Mm-hmm.
Eastern. He
When
rocked him
he
real
rocked him.
bad. It was a
Yep.
very close fight, and I was like, damn, that might have sealed the deal, and it
My
did. So
thing
I was like, I felt it could have went either way, but when I saw him get that moment in that 12th, I was like, yeah, I think I gave
Both
him
them
one.
boys got a chin, man, because they were cracking the hell out of each other, man.
my
But
thing with Tia. Oh, go ahead.
go ahead. Now go ahead,
No,
LTBA.
no. My thing with Teofimo is he's clearly the more athletic and more precise puncher and
But
better boxer. That's clear. You can see that. But Richard Comey, he is a dog, bro.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and my thing with Teofimo is like even with that last fight, because it's like the pressures that start to build up because these fights that was coming up, could possibly be that title shot, and I think the pressure, I think he got a lot of pressure on him, bro, because even
I
if you can
mean,
see the
yeah,
last fight, he
Cause
started
it's
talking about him having family problems and this
yeah,
and
that
that
made me
and
think
that
about
and
that.
this.
yo, his pops is a problem though. You know,
Nah, but
when you got Angel Garcia telling you to calm down, you got
Damn, no
problems.
way.
Yeah, when he was like, yeah, when they were talking and shit, and dude was like, yeah, he's gonna fucking destroy Lomachenko, and he's like, yeah, he'll get his shot, take his time. When Angel's saying that, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
and then I seen him when they were interviewing him, I think a couple days ago or yesterday, and his dad started talking and he was trying to be cool. You know what I'm saying? He was like, we'll see when we get there. And his dad was like, look, yeah, this is the main event, blah, 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 blah. And he was just looking at his pops like, man, shut the fuck up.
but you
I
know
was
what? But like Teofimo could act like that now, but that's who his dad always been. And when
right.
like when Teofimo and them was down here fighting in Dallas, when he had his fight, he was just like that. So it's like, we can't. His father can't change now, and it seemed like Teofimo. I don't know, bro. Like look, I don't know who I want to win this fight. I kind of want Comey to win, then I want Teofimo to win because of the young fighters that we have at
Mm,
135. Like them matchups we seen back in the day, with like Sugar Shane, De La Hoya, Corte, just all them different fights of them young fighters fighting each other, bro. So, like, I ain't saying Comey is old or nothing, but it's just
right.
the
But
new
it's a
young
young
talent,
gun. Yeah, young
the
gun
new
fighting
young
a
guns
dog.
coming up.
Yep.
Yeah, but
But
I mean, this is that experience, man. Like a lot of people in the chat right now, like Angel, Rocket Strike, and even Carlos have their doubts, man. Rocket is picking Comey to win, and Santos. He said by KO.
It's
So
possible, but I wouldn't say that,
I mean,
experience wise though, Black. I don't know about experience because Comey's got more fights, but I seen his record and I seen the records of the guys he was fighting, so they
yeah,
pretty much got the same fucking record, believe it or not. You count all them dudes that are 20 and 30 and 0 and 6
but you
on
still got to give him
Comey's
experience. He still got an experience advantage though.
0 and 6, 20
No, no,
and
I'm talking
30.
about overall the fights that he's fought overall compared to Teofimo. You said how
Oh,
many fights?
Teofimo 14-0.
right.
And Comey got how many fights?
I'm not sure.
I think he got like 20 something. Or maybe even 30, almost 30. But
That's what
like
I'm
I said,
saying. So,
if you look at the records of the guys that he fought, it ain't much better than Wilder's beginning of his career.
oh Wilder, oh yeah,
Yeah, so I mean, keep the same energy, fam. And I'm like, this
I don't
dude is
understand
tough.
why
This
Wilder be brought up, but yeah.
No, because like the it's the same thing. Because like when he was coming up, you get light fights, but I'm
Oh, you
talking
saying a
about
bunch of
the
you basically
fifth.
saying a bunch of fights,
Yeah,
but
I'm
not
like,
really
there's like
no.
15, 16 fights where this dude was fighting guys with lower than 500 are you know what I'm saying? Like way lower.
Well, you can look at the guys that he did fight when he got to the top level. He did
Oh
fight
yeah, yeah.
Easter. He fought
Yes, he
what's
did.
that
And
Russian
he
guy? Fought Beltran. So I
uh
mean, he's fought some guys though.
right, but they was life and death fights.
But what the fuck?
Except for
Didn't Teofimo have a life and death with a Chinese boy or something?
Nah, I don't think that was a life and death fight.
Nakatini.
I think I
His
think I
name's
think
Nakatini?
Nakatini, right?
Nakatini gave him a tough ass fight, and I think that by his dad putting that pressure on him, that his confidence was almost broken in that, and that's why I said about his pops is kind of a problem because that's the type of pressure he puts on him. But he still
And when
made
we saying that
adjustments
same
and
thing
he
about
pulled off
Angel
the W.
Garcia,
He pulled off the W still. What'd you say
Yeah.
about Angel?
but you know what's crazy? I don't like Terrence Crawford was saying earlier, like people say you got to see a fighter go through adversity to see if they really
Yeah,
got. He said that's not
yeah.
the case though. He was saying you don't got to see that, but I do like seeing that like with the young fighters when they coming up like Teofimo is because that experience right there, knowing you've been in a tough fight, that could help you go a long way. Because if you were being lackadaisical, like he was said, that could wake you up and just make you go back to the roots. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right
Um.
though. You're right. I'm just saying, man. I don't know.
But
We
that's the
shall
fight
see.
though, right there. That's the fight.
Mm-hmm. Cause you see a lot of talent in Tio though. You know what I'm saying? And he's super crispy in what he does when he does it.
Did you
And
did you see
also,
Angel's comment?
what do you say?
He
Says
says I didn't like how Tio was pressured and how he reacted with resistance from a guy that doesn't hit as hard. And Nakatani is Japanese. Okay, so yeah, my bad on the Chinese. It was Jap.
I think it was the height difference because I don't
Yeah,
know. I ain't
yeah.
gonna make no I ain't gonna make no excuses. I'm gonna
mm,
give
Good man.
Nakatini his credit because at the end of the day, like when you're going up against a young prospect like that who everybody's already crowning already, you're gonna Nakatini gonna go in there and have his best training camp because he know if he was to win that fight, that could change his life and change everything. So I do have to give Teofimo credit because I do think that guy had the best probably training camp of his life, and he came out there to put it
So
all on the line.
it looks like everybody, majority of people in the chat, and then I want to hear from y'all. It seems like Teofimo got good enough power to hurt um Teofimo Lopez. Like Commey power, it seems like Commey power is legit to where if he get hit
yeah,
flush,
you do.
Teofimo might
Oh,
be in
it's
trouble.
legit.
Yeah. But we gotta keep in
Because
mind too.
Flamon just says Commey by KO or Tio by split decision. So does anybody think that Teofimo Lopez could stop Commey?
I don't know, bro. He a tough African. Like the way he come from Ghana, and I ain't just trying to say that because it's a poor country, but like when you go through them circumstances like that, and like you make it, big time. I don't think it's nothing that's gonna be able to, like make you have any resistance on anything. Like it ain't gonna be nothing that could break you. I ain't saying Teofimo can't beat him or knock him down or nothing, but I don't think it'll break him even if it do that.
Hmm.
Just by his upbringing.
And the thing about the Nakatani fight was he was undefeated, and if you watch that fight, well, we all know he was rangy, and you know what I mean. He threw a lot of punches, but keep in mind too, he was switching up speeds with his jab too. Like he was changing it up, throwing hooks off the jab. He was using foot movement. Like they just like, oh, we don't know this guy, so this guy he exposed him, and I'm like, he did make adjustments. It did take him time to do so, but Tio did pull the fight off, and I didn't. Did anyone think that Tio lost that fight? Honestly, I
No, I
didn't.
didn't. I didn't think so. I mean, like I heard Bruce giving his perspective on that as well. You know how
Hmm.
people was kind of trying to criticize and say that Teofimo Lopez got exposed. And he was like, nah, he was just in fight where he had to make some adjustments, but he got the job done.
And then there
So
was a
yeah,
guy who had, he had nothing to lose and everything to gain. And like, one, two kids say the dude was undefeated. And like, when you're going up against a guy who everybody just saying that's going to beat you, I mean, you're going to go in there and give your hardest training camp, bro. You're going to come out there and give everything you got, bro.
Yeah, but that's gonna make it a little more dangerous for Tio too, because Commey feel that way and he the champ. He got something to prove. So he like, I gotta put it on this young kid.
man, y'all, I'm telling
It's a
you,
bigger
man, a lot
fight.
of people doubting Tio in this fight, man.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Doubting
I
Teofimo in
don't
this
know,
fight.
bro.
I
I
guess.
you know
Tio
what
got
too, bro?
skills.
It's like, and his dad now, and the problem was like his family, they wasn't happy with him getting married and stuff, bro. Like, so it's just that I don't know. I'm not. It's a good thing if you find the love of your life and you get married, whatever. But I think that may have changed Teofimo a little bit. I could be wrong.
Like it did Thurman.
I
Maybe,
mean,
but this is super early in his career, to do this shit right before a title fight. It could take your mind off,
Yeah,
really
that's
just
true
being that
too.
hunger.
He got a lot against him going into this. He does. But I'm gonna ride with him just because most everybody riding with Commey. So I'm gonna ride with Tio. I'm gonna ride with the young gun. I'm the rebel. I'll be the rebel of the
So
group.
would it be a shock if Teofimo goes in there and knocks out Commey?
nah.
I wouldn't be
I mean,
shocked.
I wouldn't be
not,
shocked because like he's built. I mean, Teofimo is good. He's a good fighter.
And we got to keep that in mind too, because he can't stay at that weight too much longer. So he's bigger than what people think he is, and he's young, so his punch resistance might be pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Being that he's a bigger fighter.
And
So
then one two kid, he was talking about like this 3-4 fights ago that it was
yeah,
hard for him to make 135. So do we
yep.
need to take that in effect too? Like,
He said he
this
can only
dude
stay
killing
for.
himself.
Yep. He said he
He
can only
killing.
stay for a little while.
Like do we take that into effect going into this fight that he killing himself to make that weight and he could possibly? I ain't trying to make no excuses, but he has been speaking about this for the last couple of fights that
Nah, I don't think
it's
he
hard
killing
to make
himself.
it.
I think he at that age where he could still get away with it. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah,
How many fighters have done that, man? De La Hoya was
no,
doing
you're
that
right.
shit for the longest. You know what I'm saying? So was Canelo. These guys been doing it for quite some time.
But ain't he a big compact 135 though? Do you think?
Yeah, I think he's a decent sized dude. Oh,
who
El
this?
Jefe. That's El Jefe.
Yo, what's good, man? Appreciate for having me on, bro.
Nah, we ain't happy, nigga. Get your... All right, go ahead, bro.
I see you guys are doing the night edition, man. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, man, we approaching midnight. You Central Time, right? Central.
Yeah, Texas. Oh, I'm on that Oak Cliff time, man.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to shut it down, man.
All right, that's cool,
But
man.
you can give your thoughts though. What you think about Teofimo Lopez, man? Who you picking out of that against
I
Commey?
got Comey. I got Comey stopping
Damn, you
Teofimo,
got
man.
Commey too?
Yeah,
You said
I
stopping
think
him?
that Teo. Yeah, that Teo
Damn.
hype is gonna end tomorrow. It's gonna end on Saturday. I
Damn.
always thought he was overrated.
What happened to the bias towards Hispanics, man?
No, come on, man. I don't do that.
Yeah, now I'm definitely taking Tio now.
Oh, why? Just off that? Because El Jefe?
Yeah,
Oh shit. You gotta
That's
Tio
some
go
all
out
hater
the
the
shit,
way.
side.
man.
Tio all the way.
Hey,
I
so
think
what so El Jefe, you don't give him no chance, man. You just think Commey just is too much for him.
I think what Teal his game plan is gonna probably be to outbox Comey, but I think Comey has something for him, man. I think Comey's his pressure, his experience is gonna be a little bit too much for Teal at this stage. I think Teal
Damn.
rushed to this fight, man. I don't think he's ready.
Wow. So you think he should have took like a well he couldn't really abduct this fight. He could have, but I mean they fucking ordered this
That
shit.
I'm
So
telling you, this is gonna be a statement for all these young fighters rushing their careers, man.
Hey,
like
Teofimo better
like the
chase
Anthony
him.
Yarde shit.
Yep. No, but Anthony Yarde was old.
I thought Yard was kind of in his 20s or something.
He's like 29, I think.
Let me see. Sammy Shaw says Beltran really hurt Commey. I didn't see that whole fight, but I did see a couple rounds, like 3 or 4 rounds of that.
Yeah, he hurt him, but I'm saying he ate that man, and I tell you what, that shit, man. Beltran can belt, man. His left hook is hard. And he was walking through it for a lot of the fight, man. So he can
And
But
take off.
Commey got hit with the
also,
shit.
Yeah,
Nigga
quite a
slow.
few times.
let's also talk about, because Teofimo only throws when he's outboxing. He only throws like 1 or 2 punches at a time, and I don't think that's gonna be enough to keep Comey off of him. I think
Hey,
Comey's
bro.
hungry, man.
El Jefe, Angel actually agree with you, bro. He says the fight is being rushed, man. He agrees with you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
It is being rushed, but I'm still rolling. I'm still rolling with Tio.
Yeah, but that's what happens with Angel, man, because he's actually listening to me, so he's kind of learning from me.
Oh shit.
So
See,
that's pretty
Oh
good.
man,
took it too
Angel
far
was
now.
picking Commey before you picked him, so I think he already had come to that decision.
Hey,
And
man,
one two,
great minds think alike, man.
I think 1-2 Kid has gotten ever since Saturday. I think 1-2 Kid is addicted to El Jefe eating crow.
yeah, I got your boy Andy Ruiz up on here. You saying?
Hey, 1-2 Kid, is this true right here? It says the New York Rocket Strike says these New York fighters haven't been doing too good lately.
Yeah, that's somewhat true. That's
I'm trying to
somewhat true.
think. Who from New York, man? Well, Jared Miller popped. New York.
Daniel Jacobs.
Oh yeah, he lost Canelo.
Yeah.
I can't think of no New York fighters off the top of my head for some reason.
There ain't a lot out here no more.
Damn. So I guess it ain't a good year.
IOTBA wants a link, man.
Yeah, you want that smoke? Let's see. Carlos says I think they both can hurt each other on their best nights. Lisa says may the best man win. Yeah, I mean, you might be right though, Hefe. It might be rushing that dude. It just seemed like when I look at him, like when I try to pay attention, like being that this is his biggest fight of his career. I didn't even get to watch any interviews. But you know, like how YouTube, like when you scrolling through what video you want to click, they'll actually start pre-playing it. You know what I'm talking about? Where you don't hear the sound, but you can see it pre-playing in the
Yeah, you can see the closed caption.
Yeah. And so like I was looking at him like I guess while he was doing his interview a little bit, and then I was like, man, I hope this dude is confident because it could be nerves and I don't know. It just seemed like he looked a little kind of nervous a little bit, but I
But
don't
you know
know. I
what?
just hope he
I
goes in
think
there ready. I don't want him to get seriously hurt. When you taking a serious step up fight, like I seen Commey fight in person, man, and when I seen him fight, he stopped the dude, man. It was pretty bad too.
It was a
And
Mexican dude, no?
yeah, I had came out. This is when I was still in San Antonio. I went out there and I seen him and I watched him on the undercard of Mikey and Lipinets. But yeah, he stopped dude, and so he's a very he's a strong guy, man, and he can
And he can
catch
be
you.
strong late too. And he
Yeah,
can
he can
recover.
catch you, man.
He can recover
I
too.
I
It should
feel
be a good
Comey is
fight.
like a bit disrespected, man. Comey, because I've seen interviews, and Comey feels like he's been disrespected by Top Rank and by Teofimo, because they're acting like Teofimo's already gonna win and fight Loma.
Oh
I mean,
shit.
but you got to understand, bro. Teofimo is the high young prospect, so of course they gonna lean towards him and put more promotion around him because
Wait,
he got.
IOTB, how are they gonna believe, man, if Bob Arum told him to slow it down? Bob Arum actually told him like, hey, like, I don't think you're ready for this.
Yeah, but
Bob
that's the
Arum
same.
wanted him to
But
take another tune-up,
that's the same thing they were saying with Shakur Stevenson. But you see, he passed his test with flying colors.
but not
Yeah,
everyone's gonna
I
pass the
think the
test,
mic
man.
might be covered up a little bit. LTBA.
I mean that's the same thing they
There you
said
go.
with that's the same thing they said with Shakur Stevenson. But you see, he passed with flying colors,
Yeah,
and this was
but
actually
Shakur's special, man.
no. I
I
mean,
don't think
hey,
Teofimo.
but look, I'm saying, and
Wow.
then but you had gold medalist, future Hall of Famer Andre Ward saying he didn't think uh you should rush Shakur, but Shakur still went through with it, and now he champion. So I mean, I think Teofimo ready. You know, I think he ready. Will he win? That's yet to be determined. We're gonna see. But I think he ready, and I think any young fighter going into a championship fight, they should be nervous. You know, if you ain't nervous going into something, there's something wrong with you. That's anything that you're gonna do. So I think all young fighters are gonna have nerves, or any fighter when you going into your world championship fight, you're gonna be nervous, bro, and that's normal.
I agree with you, but not everyone's gonna make it. Someone's gonna have to lose in the
I mean, of
process,
course, no, of course, someone's
and
gonna
I
have to
think that's gonna
lose.
be Teofimo.
See,
I
I knew
mean,
that was coming. Cause once you somewhat start agreeing with this motherfucker, he sticks you in the back. It don't matter what said.
I
I
mean,
agree with El Jefe. Yeah, he's getting his knowledge from me. Yeah, we're so glad you came to bless us with your wisdom, El Jefe.
Hey, I actually got to get going, so I'm gonna go ahead and give my prediction. And El Jefe, no, it's not because of your wisdom. I am picking Commey to win as well, but D even heard me give that prediction a couple days ago. So it has nothing to do with anything El Jefe said. That being said, I got to get going. Y'all have a good night. God
Good night,
bless
brother.
y'all, and thanks for having me, Black.
No problem, bro.
All right,
Thank
peace,
Have a
man.
good one, Red. Enjoy the rest of your night, man. I
all right,
mean,
very good.
Yeah, but
honestly,
we gotta
I
keep
know
it
the
consistent, man.
I
We
know I
can't
know
be
the
we
fights.
wait, hold on. We gotta keep it
Oh, okay.
consistent, man. We can't be man fanning around these dudes, man. We gotta break it down like how it really is.
Your hefe, shut the
you.
fuck up.
I think this nigga was trying to say something.
Yeah, he's blessing us with his wisdom. We
Oh,
have
okay.
to listen in silence.
Like, what the
That's
fuck
a
was that
good
Are you
point,
about?
done,
man.
L? Are you done, L?
Go ahead, man.
All right, cool. Well, I think the fight could go either way, man. But I'm gonna roll with the young gun in this because I think he's sharp. I think he's clean. I hope his head's on screwed on correctly because I think he got the talent and the attributes to pull this win off. I just hope his head's in the right place. But I'm still gonna ride with him, and I'm gonna say he gonna pull it out. And I don't know how many counter right hands he can take from Tio because Tio's he's kind of a big dude for that division, and he's crispy with it. So I'm gonna roll with Tio, and I know Comey's a dog. He may, I may be eating crow. I'm fine with that. But it seemed to be an exciting fight, no matter how you look at it. I mean, this fight to me looked like it could go maybe only 4 rounds or to 12. I'm really excited for it, to be honest with y'all. But I'm rolling with Tio.
Yeah.
It's an up in the air fight to me, so I'm just gonna call it 50-50. And
No, man, but
if
you
it,
gotta choose one, man. Come
I
on.
ain't got to choose shit. Who the fuck are you to tell me I got to choose? Fuck you think this ain't Jalik channel? What the fuck wrong with you, bro?
Ah, shit.
No, bro,
Shout out
but
to the
come
free
on, man.
promo.
Nah,
Just
don't
gamble on
nah.
it.
Say LFA, you really starting to irk me a little bit, bro. Who the fuck is you to tell somebody what they should do and how they should
No,
do
but
it? I say it's up in the air. It's 50-50, nigga. And that's what
it's
I
because you're
meant.
you're playing fence, man.
I'm not playing fans. I just don't know.
All right.
Damn, I can't say I don't know who gonna win this fight. What you want me to act like I'm Nostradamus or something? The fuck?
Hey, you low key don't want to eat crow. That's why, man.
Bro, I don't give a fuck about eating no crow, nigga. You think I give a fuck about saying the fighter gonna win and he lose? Come on, bro. That's you. You build yourself off of picking the right fights and shit. Picking right and wrong fights don't make me a hit fake. You the new jack in this. So you trying to make a mark, trying to go 100-0 like Goldberg and shit.
Hey, real quick. And then we got two on four cats still on. Let me hear from y'all, man. Do y'all think Errol Spence coming back?
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I think he coming back. I think he coming back. I just don't know when he coming back because I tell people this
And are
like
you
I
sure? Because they're being mysterious about how bad he was really hurt.
nah,
I
it's
mean,
just like bro, like people don't understand, bro. Like that shit, like bro, that shit deep with me, and it kind of hurt, bro. Like that Earl Spence going through all this fam, and like the situation that happened with us, because I really, you know what I'm saying, he from Dallas, Texas. You know, he a guy who, like, me and him, like, damn, they're just on the come up together, you know, like, so it's a lot of, I mean, so I don't know, bro. It's just tough. That shit kind of fuck with me too, you know, like, that he was in that wreck and, you know, like, everything, you know, possibly could not be the same again, fam. And it's like, it should just fuck with me. So I hope so, Black. You know, I don't know, fam, like, but I hope so.
And what doesn't kill you make you stronger, man. That's what I think. I think Spence is gonna come stronger, man. I think his mental fortitude is gonna be much tougher this time because
Yeah,
after
but
he went through that accident, it's a
mental
learning
fortitude.
experience for him.
Nah, but like, let's talk about mental, fam. Like, bro, like, being, look, and I said this way before anybody else said it, right? Like, bro, you got to understand, Earl Spence was a guy who lived off that ferocious man down mentality. You hear me? He went off that ferocious man down mentality. Like, I cannot be defeated in my dragon force. That was his mind frame. Like, nobody could fuck with him. He was the most ferocious, most tenacious motherfucker on planet. And when you go through a life or death situation like that, El Jefe, that's why you a new jack, and that's why you just, you know, you need to listen more than you talk. Because when you go through a life-threatening situation like that, fam, like, are you gonna be that as ferocious when you get back in the ring? Is you gonna have that same mentality when you know that you could have been dead? You know, boxing ain't number one in nobody's life, fam. Like, what we do ain't number one in our life. Our family is number one in our life. And if you go through a situation like Earl Spence did, I just don't know if he's gonna come back with that. And this is me being honest as I could be. I don't know if he's gonna come back with that same mentality of that ferocious motherfucker. How he gonna be? Is he gonna be able to take them hits? Like, bro, like, it's a lot of factors around this. But like I say, I hope he do. You know, I hope he do.
Yeah,
But
bro.
you know, it's just it's a terrible situation, fam. Like,
But
we don't wish
you're
that.
saying it more from the injury standpoint or from like the mental?
All of it.
Uh,
Mental,
all of it,
emotional.
bro.
I mean, you
Physical.
got to factor in too. He got when he come back, he got to deal with the backlash of driving intoxicated. He got to, you
Yeah,
got,
but
Answer
who do you
all them
think?
questions.
yeah,
I,
man,
I
the
I don't
backlash,
think
the
the press is
negative.
gonna press him like that, man.
Listen, man, I did
They,
a video called "Too Much Good Media Can Be Bad." I just felt like he got a lot of good media, so he know how to handle all of the praise and the good shit. What happens when they start hitting him with them negative shit? How you gonna be able to handle that?
and he gotta
Yeah, because
understand that's coming his way, fam.
He
Because
can't
and
avoid
look,
it forever, man.
because of his fuck up. It ain't nobody else fuck up. It's because of Earl fuck up. So people get mad when we say it's his fuck up, but it wasn't us. He has to be held accountable for his
Yeah, bro.
fuck up.
You just
So
have to.
he gonna have to come back and answer all them questions. You know, it's gonna be a lot, fam. We're gonna see. I mean, and then, like, just think about it. He got flipped out the car. How was his hands? Like, I'm concerned about his hands because
Yeah.
you had to stop the pressure from the fall. Like,
yeah,
how's
but
his
he didn't
hands?
have no broken hands or nothing, no broken bones,
I
only a
mean,
few
but when he
That's
hurt,
lacerations.
what's being reported. We don't know that, man.
there was some stuff that was reported, and then the stories changed, man. Remember, he went from
Yeah, but
stable to
we can't be doing conspiracies, man. We gotta stay on
Not a
what they give us.
conspiracy.
Not,
No, what are you
ain't,
telling what we can do and what we can't do? And why is it got to be a conspiracy? You just made that whole concept up in that little brain of yours. Like we talking about some other shit. You just like, nah, but we can't be doing this and we can't. It's like, yo, man, you coming in. I don't know why you be doing that shit all the time. You need
no,
just chill out, El Jefe, and just listen. Shh,
I don't think
shh,
El Jefe know what the
hush.
fuck he is. That
Like
nigga be getting confused.
it's
But this
like
the
No,
this.
thing, right?
Go ahead, go
what
ahead.
I be trying to talk to people on their level. I be like, man, listen, bro, we just
And this the
analyze.
thing right here, man. It's like, bro, like, we ain't seen him. They put a picture out. We ain't got no interview. When he had that wreck in November or something like that.
I agree with you guys, but we got to
October.
give him the benefit of the doubt, man.
Nobody ain't giving him the benefit.
We ain't got to give shit, bro.
Would you
We
say
ain't
we
got
got?
to give shit. This is the thing right here. He had in October and November. You know, we ain't seen no interviews of him. He ain't came and did no sit down, bro. And like that's what and look, that's the thing right there, bro. Like when you that show his character a little bit. And I got mad love for Earl Spence. I ain't no fan of no fighter no more, but I got love for him just because he from Dallas. But that just show it, and I have to be honest with him. That just show his true character, right? Because when everything is good, he's in the lights shining bright, smiling and talking.
Yeah.
When he go through a horrific situation, like where are you at to smile in front of the cameras now? Like you need to explain yourself. You need to sit down with somebody, fam. Like, and he ain't did that. That just show his character, bro. Like you said, Black, when it's going good, you know everybody's smiling. Like, but when it's bad, like why we ain't seen you? You got to show up for that, fam. You can't run from what you fucked up from. You know, we seen you take a picture, so obviously you're walking around and moving. So why haven't you gave the public an interview, your fans an interview? You know, so these questions could get answered, so they can go on, get out the way. It just show his character, bro. Like when it go bad, he run and hide.
I mean,
I,
even
I,
like what we
I,
do, yeah, just give people some audio, nigga. Do a lot,
I agree with you, man. But also,
About
like me as a fan, like I understand Spence needs some time off, man. He's going through a lot of like how you said a lot of shit. So I'm okay with him taking the year off.
Of course, bro. I said he need to take the year off, but just because he need to take the year off, don't mean he don't need to come address the public. He is a public figure. It's his due
Yeah, but
diligence.
address him for what?
What you mean address him for what? He need to do a sit down, bro. What you think? So Kobe Bryant didn't have to do a sit down after his.
remember when
Kobe.
Remember when Floyd had the little case, the domestic violence case with his baby mother, some shit. Remember all of that?
Real quick, El Jefe, have you ever been responsible for people?
I'm only responsible for myself and my actions,
Yourself.
man.
Okay. So here's the thing. Errol Spence is not only responsible for his family, right? And his daughter and his wife and everything, but he's responsible for his whole team. Like he has people other than his family that depend on him so they can feed their family. Do you understand that?
Right.
Does that
I
make sense
understand.
to you?
Go
So
ahead.
when we say it's not a conspiracy, it's a psychological issue along with it being a legal issue too, right? Because it's a DWI, correct?
Yeah, but that's a law, man. Like I don't want to get into the law.
Right,
Well,
because
then get the fuck off the panel then.
it's reality though. It's reality.
No, but that's
Right?
that's his case. Like I
Hey,
don't want
can
to get
y'all hear
into
me?
it.
Isn't that what we're talking about?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah,
How
but
are
we're
you
not
not
the law.
how you not understand and cannot correlate the two? How can you separate that when it's this it's one and the same thing?
Because that has
It's
nothing to
the
do with the
issue.
sport. That's why.
So
It
you
has
don't think
everything. It has everything to do with the sport, my friend. What you do outside the ring affects your abilities inside the ring. It does. That's everything to do with it. Okay? Does that make sense? Like, I don't think you understand. Look,
I understand
right?
what you guys are saying, but
Because you think I'm full of shit, or I'm not, like, you're fucking teaching me anything, motherfucker. I was a fucking Marine, all right? You see this? I was a fucking drill instructor, okay? I was responsible for young men your age, okay? Little shitheads, your fucking age, and I had to make them, turn them from fucking boys, from the little mommies and daddies that really didn't do that good with them, and I had to make them Marines. Do you feel me, my dude?
I
So
get you.
when we say it has everything to do what he does outside of that ring affects inside of that ring, because he is a professional. Just like I am a professional, I am serious about what I did and what I do now. All right? It affects people. And it does correlate. So
Well,
you
I understand
saying
what you're
that it
saying.
doesn't matter, or the law, It does matter. All
But
right.
me as a
So
fan,
miss me with that.
of Errol Spence, I don't want the heat on Spence, so that's why I'm trying to like
Why?
push it
Like
away.
why? Like look, answer that, El Jefe. Why you guys try so hard to protect these fighters from the heat that they cannot avoid, fam? Like
No,
y'all,
I'm not
y'all
saying
in the way. Y'all take unnecessary shells when y'all just supposed to be in the stance. These the
It's
ones
like
that's entertainers. These the ones that love to showboat and be cocky, you know, and all of that. And then when they fuck up, make a mistake, keep the same energy. Don't duck the cameras now. Don't duck your fans now. You got to be held accountable for what you do. You want everybody to be up in your mix and recording you when you got your ice on, you kicking it, you know, out at the events. Now where you at? You know, it's been a whole lot of ducking going on this year.
it's like people wanna front for the gram and all this YouTube shit and condone the fake shit, but when something real fucking happens,
Right.
everybody's fucking left and right, and they ain't nowhere to be found. All the motherfuckers that was chilling with Spence that fucking night that he had that accident, and he was enjoying and celebrating and shit, and probably he was buying rounds for everybody. Where are the motherfuckers now? Nowhere to be found. I bet you.
Right.
I fucking guarantee it. All them idiots that was on the stage bullshitting and all that, you know, thinking that they his friend. He's thinking that, you know, they looking out for me. These are my friends. Those were fake people. Those were fake friends, because real friends would have never let that man, that young man, that father, that brother, that son, that cousin, that uncle get in a fucking car intoxicated like that and fucking flip that car like that. He could have lost his life, or he could have changed somebody else's life. That's what you need to understand, okay? Because I've had Marines that have done the same exact thing, and they're not fucking here today, my friend. They're not here today to kiss their wife, to hug their kids, okay? I'm there to fucking hold their wife's hands. My wife there to fucking console them, to give their kids fucking presents for Christmas. Nobody else. So miss me with your bullshit.
Hey, and Rocket Strike in the chat says not only his family, he needs to address the people who made him rich, his fans. That's facts, bro. A lot of people, man, you know,
Hey,
made this
Black,
guy rich, put a lot of energy behind him and stuff, hype, and you know.
hey, Black, you know I was his biggest supporter, fam, like the one who pushed him hard. So it is crazy when I, you know, like I addressed the bullshit on everything, right? So when I got and I addressed the bullshit on Earl, you know how the whole fucking city went against me, fam, and still against me, like for me addressing and saying some real shit, bro. Something that they didn't want to say. Do you hear what my nigga 1-2 Kid is telling you, fam? So when you getting on here with this sucker shit talking about, oh, I don't want to bring the heat on them. No, fam. It ain't even about bringing the heat on them. He brought the heat on himself.
Right.
I bet you one thing. I bet you if IO was there that night, he wouldn't have let his ass drive.
Man, oh, say, bro.
That's a
Say on every,
guarantee.
Yeah,
say,
he
bro.
already that.
Say, bro, on everything I love. But the thing is, fam, people around Earl start getting jealous of me because, you know, Earl was fucking with me hard like that. So, you know, how they go, you know, when niggas feel threatened and shit, like, nigga, I ain't no groupie like that. I ain't want shit from Earl. That's y'all niggas want a group from him and get the money from him and all that and shit. Nigga, I was around to cover him, fam.
To be
So,
honest with you, it sounded to me like Earl was trying to get away from them motherfuckers anyway.
man,
To
oh
be
God, this
honest with you, I
hey
mean,
1-2 Kid,
yo,
1-2 Kid.
IOTBA, you said it yourself. You were like, I was at the party, and you was like, I'm going with him. Like
Hey,
that shit didn't matter to him.
bro, look, it fucked me up, bro. Like when after the Ocampo fight, man, I'm just walking by like, cause I was in VIP with them there. We walking by, he getting in this little Mercedes, whatever that thing is. They carry a lot of people around there, and I'm like, I say, man, I appreciate you, Earl. He like, appreciate me for what? I say, shit, for putting on for the city. That nigga say, come on. He told me to get on, right? And I say, he's talking about sit down. I say, ain't your people finna sit down right here? He said, man, I don't give a fuck about them niggas. Sit down. Nigga, if I'm lying, nigga, God kill me right now.
Right.
Yo, but ILTBA, like, do you think Spence has been changing, man, since he was an amateur till today?
Bro, I think with time comes change, you know, like, so everybody changes with time.
No, but like in a
And
bad way.
I'm not sure. I can't really say that because you
Because
know,
I've been hearing a lot of rumors, like around, like, oh, that Spence used to be like real humble when he was coming up, and suddenly, like, the people around him, man, started to, I don't know,
I
like they
mean,
started to
I
fuck him
mean,
up in the head.
I
I
mean,
mean
when you start
that's
making when you start making money like he making, fam, and everybody probably leeching from him, and you know, telling him he the king of the world, and you know, putting him on this pedestal, he probably did change. But hopefully, you know, this wake him up, you know, to where he stay like in my Anthony Joshua voice, he stay humble and hungry, fam. Like he made a fucking bad mistake that he deserved to get that heat on. You know, like just as long as he don't make that mistake again, everything could be fine. But I just feel like this show his true character, bro. Like I don't like the character I'm seeing out of him for him not addressing his fans, bro. Like addressing the public, a sit down interview.
We losing?
I think we did.
Yeah, froze.
Drop our promotions.
Yeah.
You know, nigga like me will sit back and just listen, nigga, let nigga talk.
I think so. But yeah, man, I hope you.
I think you know,
What happened? I fell off.
yeah, you
Yep.
fell
Yeah.
off, man.
Yeah,
Oh my bad.
interception or something happened.
Yeah, man, but all this Spence talking, man, I don't really like to talk about it, man, because
Well, we'll holler
it's
at you
kind of
later then,
sad what's
Hefe.
going
Bye.
on.
It's called reality, bruh. Real life, bruh.
Real life
It's
Only
shit,
almost
man.
like
thing,
it's almost like that Andy Ruiz losing, man. I didn't want to talk boxing like for 2 or 3 days, man.
yeah, you niggas was ducking.
Yeah.
Jamal Wright just came back today.
Yeah, I saw him.
But nah, but Hefe, you know what's crazy? That just show who you is. That show your
Mm-hmm.
real character and who you is. You would talk all
Right.
that shit.
Boxing show you who niggas really is, bruh.
You would talk all that shit, but when Ruiz lost, you didn't want to talk for 2 or 3 days. That
Yep.
show who
Hey, but
you is in the inside, fam.
nah,
Yep.
I showed up back.
I
Yeah.
don't give a damn.
And this time you're
It
for
means
real, huh?
you afraid to
This
face reality, bruh.
this time
No,
you're in
but
shape.
I like to gamble, man. I like when I do my picks, I ride for my guy, man. Lose or win, I'm riding.
That
It's
don't
good
make
to
no
make a
sense.
pick and everything like that,
But
you
nah,
know,
that don't
but
make no sense if you didn't show up for 2 or 3 days. So make that
Oh,
make
I
some
needed some
sense to
time
me.
off, man.
Nah, I don't give a fuck what time you needed off. You say you make your picks and you ride with your guy, but then you didn't show up for 2 or 3 days. Come on, Hefe, man. You sound stupid right now.
why you
Respectfully.
didn't ride for him in them 2-3 days you was ducking, bruh?
It was a disappointing fight, man. Please.
It was a disappointing fight because your guy lost, huh?
Say, but look, Black. When I started making, we started making them videos. I was on his ass about him eating and partying and stuff. You
No,
know,
we was on
everybody.
him.
Everybody wasn't listening to us. You hear me?
Hey, look, every time the UDC flame somebody on some shit, niggas find out why we flame them niggas on the shit. They be like, oh shit, you motherfucking UDC niggas. Ah, fuck them niggas.
And, and the thing is like they make it seem like we the fucking bad guy and we're the fucking like we're the fucking assholes and fucking the haters and shit when all we trying to do is bring you back down to reality, make you see the light. You know what I'm saying?
Clear.
Bring you
Clear as
back
day.
to what's true, what's real. That other shit is fake, man.
Right.
And y'all know that shit. Y'all motherfuckers like being, and in this day and age, motherfuckers like being lied to. They like living in a fucking fantasy world for some strange reason.
Niggas got mad. Niggas got mad at me when I put up a video and I used the avatar profile of the nigga with the tank top on. And now TVA flamed the shit. Like,
It's
why
like
is
when
this
we
nigga
talked
up here?
about earlier. They
What
like
happened,
spending
Black?
more. They
What
like
happened,
spending
Black?
half their rent money on super chats instead of buying a damn pay per view and
Black, say
stealing a
that
pay per
again,
view.
Black.
I said they got mad when I did the video using the profile pic of Andy Ruiz with the tank top on. Remember you flaming shit like, why would this nigga get weigh in with a tank top and a sombrero and all that shit? And they mad at us that we flaming this nigga like, this nigga up in here 283. This is a joke. This nigga about to get his ass whooped, all that shit.
Hey, bro,
And
but
we over here hating. And that's what he went in there and did. Got his ass whooped and then confessed at the end, nigga, I ate too much. I should have
hey, bro,
dedicated
but
myself.
Andy Ruiz might fight Waterman next. That's a big fight.
Yeah, but you're emotionally attached to
Right.
these fighters, man.
That's
I'm
gonna be a big
emotionally,
fight, man.
I'm emotionally attached for 15 minutes. I'm like, fuck, I lost $50. That's some
Right. Just
bullshit.
during the fight.
Damn, that's 50
Just
ones
during the
that I
fight. After the
can't put
fight
on some
over, the
shit.
adrenaline is gone. It's a wrap. Regular schedule programming.
The thrill is gone.
Nigga. Y'all niggas be
Yeah, but
holding on to the shit like,
You
man.
know, it's funny is somebody said it. I think Angel said it exactly right. He said they're living in a delusion and they don't like fucking being around guys like us because they don't get to be deluded when they're around
Yeah,
us.
man.
They're like, man, I don't like being around those motherfuckers that make me all normal and shit and have to cope with reality. I want to be back over on this bullshit. It's a lot cooler over here. It's the same shit.
Ignorance is
Delusions.
bliss.
Matter of fact, Black was talking about that earlier. Levels. It's
hey, bro,
literally
I thought this truth bomb Jake was boxing monster, man. I guess
Nah,
that's not it,
no, I've been getting accused of that for like the past week, and it tells you leak to
bro.
unfucking block me, dude.
Well, Boxing Monster didn't use everybody picture in the world. So he might have used Jake one day.
You know, man, my nigga Boxing Monster be really going to these events, so I know Jake ain't Boxing Monster.
Hey,
Nah,
Boxing
hell
Monster don't
no.
be over here though,
No, it ain't me. He told me
You know that.
just the other day. He told me that I was gonna catch some heat over or some bullshit. So I guess I'm Monster 2.0, is what he said.
Hey, but why did you get blocked, man? What did you do?
I have no idea. I've never got siders with him. I've always called you out over there, but I couldn't get no smoke from you, and I got turned around and
Oh
got
shit.
blocked. I have no idea.
Damn.
You want to smoke with the Don? What the hell, man?
I don't know. I don't know. You was
Prospect.
going off about stuff about a week ago. I mean, it wasn't no shit talk festival. I just kept calling you out, and I was trying to get
I
on, and
only
I got
debate the
blocked.
top. I only debate the top dogs, man. You
Well,
got to
that's
get your weight up, man.
well.
I've
I've listened. I haven't. I've been actually. I've been calling you out on how you move the goalposts, how you ask loaded questions, and
Go and
how.
do your push-ups, man.
Hey,
Get
dude,
your weight up.
I bet you couldn't fuck with me. You want
Get
to
your
take?
weight up, man.
You want to take Spence? I'll take Crawford.
Right. He gonna take Spence for sure.
Yeah,
Right.
it's fucking stupid. There's levels of this shit, dude. If he takes Spence, he's on a whole
Because
different fucking level,
Oh,
I've
man.
been trying. I've
He
been trying to
definitely gonna
get.
take Spence.
you
I've
talking
been
about
trying to get Black, man,
He
in
gonna
the
take
debate
Spence
cage.
coming off a war with Porter, and maybe he might be able to get grazed by Danny, hopefully. And going in there with Crawford, and then the Ferrari flip. Nah, you tripping.
Yeah,
Crawford
dude.
just
Hell
you
no. That Ferrari
talking
saved his fucking life, man. It saved him from Bud fucking Crawford because he can take the loss now, dude. He can take the loss now, and everything will be cool. He'll be excused.
he be excused. Hell
You
yeah.
fucking a right, man.
Right. The Ferrari is the definite. Yeah, the Ferrari undisputed or undisputed, like that boy Jamal say.
Right.
Shout out to I think them UK people, man. Y'all getting up. See, they turning up. We turning down. To be honest with you, y'all turning up.
You're right. Yeah,
It's really
tell your boy to unblock me. That's your
Yeah,
guy.
but get your weight up, man. Do your
Okay,
push-ups, man.
I'll go back to the gym. I'll get my weight up. But I got to get unblocked, or you ain't gonna see the
I
smoke,
gotta get
dude.
up
Yeah,
block.
Yeah,
I'm
because
I'm blocked from your gym. You don't want no smoke. What do you mean there? What are you telling me? I need to
you
get my weight up for you guys are already ducking. Fuck, you're ducking now.
you
Fucking
got to
kidding
get your
me?
sparring in, man.
Hey,
All I hear is excuses, man. All I
Yeah,
hear is
bro. Damn,
excuses.
Hefe.
Fuck,
See,
dude.
look. Hey,
Hefe
Hefe.
talking about,
Remember when you used to do
what?
that type shit? Remember that
I,
Hefe? You used to do that shit. You'd be like, yeah, they're ducking me, and we'd be like, man, you're a prospect. Now
You
you
know
try to
what's
act
funny?
like you
You know what's
champ or
real?
something. He got
You
to
know
put
what's
some
real
work
funny
in.
is like Hefe will talk about somebody doing push-ups, but do you do push-ups, Hefe?
I do push-ups, man. I do 100 push-ups every day.
You do 100 push-ups every day.
in a row.
Shout out to him if you do your 100.
I bet El Jefe looks like 1-2 Kids Avatar, just like that.
Nah.
Oh wow, he might.
I got a feeling. You never seen El Jefe face.
And if you happy, man, you happy. It don't matter what you weigh. You happy. Ruiz happy. He got fucking.
He is.
How much money did he get for this last fight?
Like
with all the Azteca shit and all that?
Like 13 million.
12 or 13, I think, yeah.
But the Aztec shit, how much did he get from that?
Oh, the Mexican?
The media, yeah, that whatever deal he had.
I think he got like 2 million.
Oh, I thought it was more than that.
Did he get something from Subway? For that promotion?
Yeah, I see what 1-2. I see what 1-2 is doing, man. He's trying to troll me, man.
I'm not trying to troll you. I'm dead ass. I literally got it on my video. You ain't seen my last video? Oh, so you must be a hater. You must be some sort of hater.
1-2. If you want to debate me, you know where you can find me at, man.
You right
I'm
here.
right here, motherfucker.
Why do motherfuckers do that
shit?
Right
here, man. We on the grassy knoll right now, motherfucker. King of the hill. You want this smoke? You can get this smoke. Don't get me going, man. I ain't even really get on you yet.
One dude said you gotta get your word up a little bit. You gotta do your push-ups and your fucking sit-ups and your fucking
fuck out of here, dude. Delusions.
Yeah, get your weight up, man.
Yeah, you might have to get your weight up.
He said you know where to find me. Damn, man.
I gotta remind myself that El Jefe's only barely 22, man. He's a kid.
Dude, I called it. Somebody asked today how old he was. I said, I bet he's 20. I said, I bet he's
21.
I said he's barely able to drink. I bet. Fucking nailed
21.
it.
He's a kid, but he cool. But he just got to start learning. Stop trying to overtalk people and shit.
I wish I would have had El Jefe in my boot camp, man. I'd have fucking destroyed you, dude. Every fucking day you would have been on my quarter deck, man. I would have fucking obliterated your ass every fucking day.
I actually did a military thing in school, man.
A military thing?
A military thing? You mean
it's a program.
The JROTC program?
No. It's a program like for fucked up kids where they like, through military programs. We have to.
What happened to that? What happened to
discipline?
Like probably
like in high school.
Like RID.
I was a fuck up in high school. Yeah.
They made you do the military shit in high school when you did fucked up shit?
What did you do? An hour a day?
No, that motherfucker got in trouble and went to a goddamn
shot camp,
a
RID program. Yeah,
it was like an alternative school, but a military.
Yeah,
it was like an alternative school because I got kicked out of high school, but it was like
hey,
like
Red Glove in the chat. Red Glove in the chat says "Scare Straight" program.
No, it wasn't a jail. It was like military. Like you're dressed up as a military. They fucking shaved your head bald. You had to wake up early, and they had to do like
this ain't no major pain. Why you quote movies and shit?
No, but
you did it for a year.
It's called the RID program, dude. I know exactly what the fuck he's talking about.
It's in Texas. It's a Texas program.
Yeah, I'm in Oklahoma, dude. I did we see you motherfuckers all over the highways, dude?
From down there.
Yeah, but it was kind of like military. That's what I'm saying.
You said you
had
let them motherfuckers shave
like
your hair
in your face and shit, man.
You let them shave your hair, bro?
You let some man scream in your face?
It's you had to, or you would go back to juvenile.
Oh, because you said high school. I thought you was just like get in trouble at school and you got
now you was in shot camp. That's shot camp. It's a shock, man. You was cutting trees and shit.
Red Glove says Angel would have extended his hand and would have told El Jefe to choke yourself. I think he's talking about Full Metal Jacket.
I'd have fucking obliterated you, El Jefe. See that? I was a fucking 26-year-old fucking demon back then.
You look like you're 140 there, man. 140 pounds.
I was like 155, man.
Oh yeah, you're low.
Still strong. I can still fucking lift fucking 300-pound motherfuckers over my head.
You get dropped, bro. I've seen niggas that size.
I don't care
drop,
if a drill sergeant was 120, they would fuck your ass up.
Yo, I used to fucking have to firemen carry 240 pounds, 6'5" dudes on my fucking shoulders, man. 500 fucking yards with their pack and their fucking rifle. I would have crushed you, dude. I've had recruits
Fresh
fucking buck
promotion.
up to me where I had to fucking bend them up fold them like a fucking lawn chair because they
Hey,
fucking thought they could
you
take
still
me.
do that shit, Angel?
What?
Nigga folded niggas like lawn chairs,
I
huh?
could fold niggas up. And I could fold anybody. I'm telling you, I could fold dudes up like a fucking lawn. I don't care how big you are. I could fucking damage people.
No, the
I'm not.
Marine training shit.
No, I'm out of it, man.
Have a
I'm
nigga
done.
looking
I did
silly
my
at a
time.
party and shit.
I
Talking
did my
shit.
time.
No,
But I
but
still
you say
work
you're
out.
like a recruiter or some shit.
I was a drill instructor.
He was
Oh,
drill
that shit,
instructor.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
shit.
You recruit niggas to fuck them up.
I wasn't a recruiter. I was a drill instructor.
Nigga.
Recruiters are nice. When you see them
Those are
drills,
the recruiters are the nice guys that bring you in,
trick
to lure
you,
you in.
trick your ass.
I'm the guy that you come to the boot camp and be like, what the fuck? Why?
They make a soldier out of your ass.
Yeah, man, but
And
I'm like
and
Andy
I'm-
Ruiz.
Hey, but when
Hey,
y'all
bro,
say
I'm like
when
Andy
y'all,
Ruiz, man. I represent that red, white, and green, man.
No, you. What
say
the
when y'all say
subway? It's a
when y'all say
I
this
don't know
for the
what that
big
means,
black
but
guy,
okay.
when y'all say Earl Spence situation, it hurt boxing a lot.
Hell yeah. Boxing's not as popular as before.
I mean, it just hurt the. I mean, the hype train just kind of just comes to a halt, bro.
It kind of fucked up
Because
the
look,
welterweight division.
it was so much already hype about Errol. Like I said, premature, and that fight was gonna tell me everything. I was like, you know what? This is the fight I've been waiting on right here for me to see where Errol's at. Then we seen it. In my opinion, Sean got him, but he made it competitive and all of that stuff, right? But as far as elite, where he just gonna go in there and dominate, walk through these welterweights, I was like, nope, he ain't that. I don't see that. And then next thing you know, this happens. So it's like it ain't a black guy on boxing or nothing like that, but it's just as far as the hype revolving around him, that shit came to a halt. Like he went from tough fight with Sean to accident to all right, is he coming back or no? Shit, who fighting next?
Yo, but Black, you have to look into it, man. Like when Spence was fighting, like look how many videos came out of Spence. Like whether they're good about Spence or bad about Spence, like videos were pumping every day. And there's boxing. But now without Spence, it's like shit has died down.
Yeah, but nah,
you mean on YouTube?
It ain't just
Yeah, overall.
Spence though, because if you really think about it, man, look, Thurman's out of commission. Fucking Danny ain't gonna fight Bud. Basically, the only shot that really Bud got to fight, and now that Earl's not in it, is just Sean. What else has the PBC got to offer him? Because Danny's not gonna fight him. Manny's not gonna fight him.
And then the heavyweight division kind of died down with AJ winning, so things are looking kind of lame.
So what you saying is it's a bad year for the PBC.
I ain't saying that. What I'm saying it's a bad
Bro,
year
that's
for
the
boxing.
stupidest shit I heard in my life.
Yeah, how is it a bad year for boxing because AJ got his belts back? Explain that.
Because
Right.
we won't see.
They mad,
Okay, let me
boy.
explain it. We won't see unification, man.
Well, why not? Because Wilder won't go fight fucking AJ. He offered him
He
120
ain't gonna
million
accept
fucking dollars.
B-side. That's why.
He gave him 120 million reasons to fight him. He didn't want it. Fucking makes you
Well,
think it's
First of all, AJ
did
has
real boxing.
mandatories.
So who's
AJ has
really bad for
mandatories.
boxing then? Maybe you're pointing that finger in the
just
wrong
asked
direction.
Yeah, it's
I
like
would
who's
say
bad?
Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn.
Eddie Hearn.
Eddie
is
Hearn, what the
bad
fuck
for
does that have to do with it?
boxing?
Because he
See,
offered
that's what I'm saying,
Wilder
LFA.
120
You
million
just
dollars.
be
He didn't take it. That's Eddie's fault.
Yo,
listen. You
Wait,
was out
one by
here.
one. I can't hear shit, man.
You was out here parading this Andy Ruiz #1 and all of this stuff, and that was on the platform of DAZN, man. You was all energized and you watched it, didn't you?
Yeah, I watched it.
One of the biggest fight of the year in Saudi Arabia on DAZN. But Eddie Hearn's
Yeah.
the problem.
No. Eddie Hearn's Matchroom. The zone is the zone.
DAZN is the problem. What's your issue, bro?
No, I'm saying Eddie Hearn is the one that's cutting off the AJ Wilder fight, man, because he's protecting AJ from getting knocked the fuck out.
Then why did he offer 120 million fucking dollars?
Stop, bro.
Explain that.
Why has Wilder offered anything lately?
Wilder often offered him 50 million.
I'm saying lately, bro.
What the
Who was
fuck was
the last?
Wilder
Let me
gonna
ask
get
you a
50
question.
million from making 1 million a fight?
Let me ask the question, okay? and this is really gonna body all of that shit. Who's the last out of those two fighters? Who's the last one to make an offer? I'm just asking.
AJ.
Hey, that's a body bag, fam.
No, how's the body bag, man? You
I
got to
just,
take into
you know what it is.
you
Trying
got
to
to take
wiggle out of
into
that.
consideration the details, man, in the contract.
No, I'm just asking you. So you saying that they messing up the fight, right? Has
Yeah, it
Wilder
hurt.
made an offer to them since then? Has Wilder's team, his side, made an offer to AJ since then?
Well, Wilder's been trying to reach out to AJ. Like he even sent him an email. He's trying to get in contact with her.
Nah, I
So they
saw
can
him in
make a
interviews
fight.
saying that he said it's like a scorned girlfriend or something that's done. He was like, I'm done.
Yeah, but can I take a swing at this? Because if anybody's to blame, what if we're going to blame people other than the goddamn fighters that are getting hundreds of millions of dollars, except for Wilder, because he turned down hundreds of millions of dollars because he's fucking stupid. But instead of blaming Eddie for putting $120 million out there so that a boxer can make it, don't make a fuck who it is, I bet Al Heyman said, you ain't taking that fucking money and bringing it back to my fucking stable. So if it's anybody's fault, it's got to be Al's, because Eddie put up the 120, and you can't counter a $120 million offer with fucking 50 and say you want 50-50 whenever they built a goddamn stadium out in the goddamn desert for AJ. He's clearly the A side.
Man.
What did they build for fucking Wilder? A mask and a fucking Captain Crunch?
with diamonds on that
Dude,
shit.
if Wilder was walking down the street fucking in LA after hours by himself, they'd throw him in fucking jail, dude. He couldn't convince him that he's somebody, dude. It's fucking
Hey,
sad.
yo, Jake. I called you Jake. Hey, yo, Jake. Did Wilder take your girl or something, man? Because it sounds like a lot of hate for
You know
Wilder,
you
man.
sounding
No,
like
you know
Jaleel,
what?
fam.
Hold on.
Hold up, Jake. Say Jaleel. El Jefe, shut the fuck up with that shit, bro. Why when a nigga hit you with some shit, you gotta say, oh, that nigga take your girlfriend? Boy, you sound like, man, shut the fuck up.
Y'all think they don't like it.
And no, because it sounded like a lot of hate, man.
No. You know what? No. Let me explain my position. You come back at me. This is what it is. It's not about me hating the fucking guy. I think he's a goddamn disgrace to boxing because he's not a fucking boxer. But outside of that, I respect what he does because that just shows how bad the sport of boxing is doing. Whenever this fucking guy can come into boxing and go ungoddamn defeated, and he turns down $120 million. That's where boxing has come. And we want to thank you, El Jefe, for doing your fucking contribution to the bullshit that it's come to.
Yeah, but we gotta look into the positive, man. Like Wilder got it out the mud,
Get out of
man.
here with the positive.
Wilder got it out the mud, man.
You just got fucking bodied.
You know what it is, man?
Boy, Jake a motherfucker.
Hey, yeah, beast, bro.
You know what it is,
motherfucker. Beast mode.
I've been sitting back listening to his bullshit for 2 goddamn weeks, and I finally got his ass on, dude. For fuck's sake.
But you know what it is?
And I like the fuck at him because he's a great debater, but he ain't gonna pull that fucking move and goalpost shit with me.
Hey, yo, Jake, take a smoke break, man, and then come back. You're talking about your
you still can't handle the smoke.
He giving you the smoke.
Yeah, I'm done with you, dude.
You know what it is? I think El Jefe is the type of fan that's indicative of what's happening to boxing now. You know what I mean? That's what is indicative in this era right now. It's that kind of personality, that mentality.
So you're blaming young fans, man.
It's like casuals, like a virus.
It's not even young fans. It's the type of fan.
You sound like an old ass man.
Guys, I'm gonna have to sleep right now, man.
It's a mindset. It's a fucked up
you sound
mindset
like that all the time, bro.
You know, it's just a fucked up mindset.
Luigi.
So.
No, but like it's. I'll go ahead.
It has nothing to do with you being. It has nothing to do with
like,
being young because Intangible is young and he makes a lot of sense and he actually knows what the fuck he's talking about.
Oh, but Intangible is just a
the leader
unbiased, type of dude, man.
Unbiased is a very young guy and he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, but Intangible is he doesn't the leader, man.
He doesn't come up with bullshit.
Man. Yeah, you do. You follow Jalik, the leader.
Hey, can I ask a question real quick before I go burn?
Yeah.
I would like to ask you one question, El Jefe. Do I still need to fucking bring my weight up and go do some push-ups? Fuck out of here, clown.
Yeah, you got to do that, man.
He bodied you though, Hefe. Like
He ain't
that
body
was easy
shit.
work. That was easy work. Yeah. Don't ever debate when it's close to your bedtime. You got
All I'm
slaughtered.
saying, man, like you guys got to look at it from the positive of what Wilder has done, man, because he has gotten out the mud, man. Like everything, like where he comes from, how he got it, like the very little amateur experience he had. He's
Come
been
on,
knocking out
man.
all
You know how many
his
fighters did that?
opponents.
You know how many fighters did
He
that?
broke Muhammad Ali's record, so it's like it's almost like a movie you're watching in real life, man.
I don't think
What?
understanding what. Yeah, he
This
broke
man
a
said it's like
record,
a movie you
but
watch in
look,
real life.
you
I
have to
can't
look.
take this nigga serious, man.
Like I said, I've been saying it before. I'll say it again. It's the quality over quantity. Okay, that's always going to be quality over quantity. What is the quality of opponent that he has faced that he has knocked out? If you compare that and contrast that to a Muhammad Ali, his 10 defenses is not even comparable. It's not. It is not the same.
I understand, but you also have to take in consideration that these dudes don't want to fight Wilder, man.
How many times is you gonna say take in
All right,
consideration? Shit.
All right, bro.
Yo, it's like bullshit. It's like compounded bullshit that comes
It's
out of
just
your mouth,
yeah.
and you can't
Just
focus on which piece of bullshit to fucking deal with. It's just like multiple fucking bullshit that comes out of your mouth. You got to keep in consideration. You shouldn't do like you come out with bullshit, and they come out with a bullshit narrative, and then come up with some bullshit fucking response.
Okay, well
Man,
let's stop
rebuttal.
talking. Let's stop talking about. Let's talk about how would the fight go if they were to fight.
Man, we don't want to
fuck
know about how
No,
the
you
fight
know
will
what?
go. Fuck
You're
that.
right. You break that down for us, El Jefe.
I'll
Before
break it down. Wilder will knock him out in 3 rounds. Wilder's speed, his long range would be too much for AJ. AJ's a little too stiff for Wilder, and AJ doesn't have that great defense. So I think Wilder would catch him coming in and knock him the fuck out in 3 rounds.
Yeah, because Wilder's got great defense, right?
Oh,
Wilder
yeah,
has
and also, hey, hold up once again. He got great head movement, hell of
Yeah.
a jab, hell of a left hook. The dude just is fucking amazing.
Lomachenko feet.
Yeah, Lomachenko feet.
Hey, in all
Look,
fairness, though,
look,
Jefe,
look. Hey,
just to show you
one,
what kind
two.
of down ass
No, one,
motherfucker
two,
I am,
one, two.
dude.
1, 2. He got Floyd Mayweather reflexes like a motherfucker. You heard me?
yeah, he does have good reflexes for
Hey,
heavyweight.
what'd you say? Hey, Jake, what'd you say?
I was going to tell El Jefe just to show you how real I am. Get Jalik to unblock, man. I'll go over there and jump in the middle of you and your fucking buddies to keep it fair. And you guys,
you got blocked?
if you guys can get me down, you guys can fucking stomp me in like we're stomping you. But you motherfuckers ain't gonna get me down over there either. I promise you. But I'll go. I'm game.
But when you're blocked, you
Hey,
can still hit the link.
why
man.
you get blocked over there?
I have no idea. I think over trying to call out El Jefe, I didn't think I had static with Jalik, but I guess I do.
He blocked you because he thought you're a boxing monster.
Yeah, that might have been what it was too. But just tell him I'm not.
But then why did you ask him that? Why did you ask him that if you already knew that?
Polly got a cracker?
I thought what was the question again?
No,
anyway. You trying to reassess that shit with some more bullshit.
You let Jalik know what's up, dude.
That's because I was reading the comments, man.
That's okay.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Hefe, you was nigga, you need help.
You premeditated bullshitter, a habitual bullshit.
Well, it's not his fault because he's young and he's used to spitting that bullshit to the guys around him, and they probably eat his shit with a spoon.
No, man. Wait. You can't say I'm the only one because there's a lot of channels that.
So you're admitting it.
Admitting what?
You're a fucking bullshitter, man. You're just a straight up troll, man. That's what you do.
No, man.
You don't even believe the shit you say.
You know what it is? You're right, because he doesn't believe a lot of it. What he does, he sits back long enough to listen to everybody talk, and then he takes the opposite side of view of what they have and challenges them their beliefs up against what they're fucking, whether they
That's
believe it or
because
not.
I've been
That's
consistent, man.
exactly that's exactly what you do.
I've fucking had him
You,
sized up, dude.
he says
He
shit to
he
get a
do enough
fucking
to
rise out
remain
of
on the
you.
live stream for
Hell
you to
yeah.
buy it.
You've
He
been
says that to get a
exposed,
rise
man.
out of you.
Yeah, your
you,
shit don't
Right.
fucking they don't fly around here.
the only thing consistent about you is the shit that comes out your mouth. We
It's
don't
Yeah,
like
but you guys are not breaking it down, man. Because I've been
breaking
consistent
what
with
down.
my
We
shit.
just broke it down, man.
I'm.
Shit.
It's not like one day I'm Wilder fan, the next day
No,
I'm
we're
not a
not
Wilder
saying
fan.
you're
I've always been a
backstepping.
Wilder fan.
I'm saying you're stupid because you're on the side of the fence that you're on, and you clearly don't know boxing to be on that side of the fucking fence.
So anyone that's a Wilder fan is stupid. That's what you're saying.
You're the one. You just pigeonholed me with that because that is not what I'm saying.
So me
walk
defending
that,
Wilder is
no, wait. Walk that shit back first, and then we'll pick up where we left off. I didn't say that.
Ooh, Jake, talk your shit, Jake.
Nah, dude, he's not gonna pigeonhole me. I've been watching him do this shit to you motherfuckers for 2 weeks, and I
Wait,
couldn't
so this
get on.
motherfucker had to study me like for months to come and debate me for him
I
to
couldn't
grab
get
the
on,
balls.
dude.
I tell you, man, you got people coming
You're
up the
just
ranks, bro. Look
5
here.
minutes ago. You told me I wasn't even that I couldn't even fuck with you, dude. And I've already had enough of you. I gotta
Well,
find somebody else now.
you gotta
gotta
You
move
ain't
on.
no
You still need
contest,
a
man.
couple more
He's got to
months,
move
man.
on to your sensei.
El Jefe need a life jacket. This motherfucker is drowning.
Bruh.
He moving
We need
on.
to get this nigga a life jacket. This nigga is drowning.
And the ship keeps moving. We ain't stopping, bro. You gotta just figure it out.
And I like him.
He knows where he could find me.
You know what? I
He
do.
knows where
I
I
know.
could
Yeah,
debate freestyle.
tell your boy to unblock me, and I'll fucking fancy you, dude.
You're talking to Jalik's muse. You're talking to his muse.
You're right though. That is what it was. That fucking monster shit, because it came out of nowhere, and I was like, "What the fuck happened?" All I was doing was calling you out.
Right. I don't know. Like I said, he be changing his avatars a lot, so maybe y'all had something similar at that time. Who knows, man?
Yeah, who fucking knows? Yeah.
Lisa said Ali's 10 defenses were consecutive. The other 2 times he was champion had to be less than 10 apiece.
I can't believe I don't know. I can't believe Intangible fucking and Unbiased will spend every goddamn night over there arguing with you and Jalik, man. Fucking, it's fucking crazy. It's like
I don't watch him,
dude. It's funny because it's pretty much fucking. It's pretty much El
Yeah,
Jefe.
but hey, wait,
and
I'm gonna tell you something, Jake. You can't be talking about people's back, man. You gotta go to Jalik's channel and
No,
tell
I
him.
will.
Man.
No. I'm not talking shit on Jalik.
That's some coward shit, man.
Jake,
Talking
hold
about
up, Jake.
Jalik
I got you,
behind his
Jake.
back, man.
Hold up, Jake, hold up, Jake. Hold up, Jake, hold up. We can say whatever the fuck we want to say, El Jefe. Who the fuck you think you is?
Yeah, but that's cowardly, man. Talking behind another
Cowardly?
man's back.
Nigga, you act like we scared to say something to that fucking Jalik? You think we scared to say something to that mountain climber?
I was actually
the
irony was see what he did is he pigeonholed me like I said something about Jalik talking bad behind him. I didn't even had a word come out of my mouth yet. What I was gonna say was it's funny because I've watched you guys talk shit to each other and argue, and it's pretty much you versus fucking Unbiased, and Jalik cheerleads for you, and Intangible cheerleads for Unbiased. That's what's been going on for the past fucking week. If you call it talking shit, it's talking shit. Take the videos down because they're up there for everybody to fucking see. I'm not saying something that
great
isn't
minds
obvious.
think alike, man. Great minds think alike. That's why me and Jalik agree on many shit.
Oh yeah, no, it's one
Great
thing. Yeah,
minds think alike. Not
do
yours.
you guys clash on anything at all, or do you guys agree on everything? Because that's fucking unheard of, dude. That's awesome.
Hey, well, you know, next time, come tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll
come
be there.
Tomorrow.
I'll be there.
Hit the link. Hit the link. Don't be scared.
No, don't give me that bullshit.
Hey, just don't be disrespectful because Jalik will block your ass and kick you out the live stream.
Have I been disrespectful to you tonight? No. Wait a minute. Yeah, but have I been? Do you feel like I've been disrespectful to you?
No, I'm saying for Jalik because you know how Jalik is, man.
Am I going to offend Jalik by the shit I just talked to you tonight?
Well, please. Yeah, probably. Some niggas, hey, we learning.
If I
sensitive
can't,
on YouTube.
Hey, he's your boy. You let him know. If I'm too fucking lit for your guys' page, I guess we'll have to do it here, huh?
Yeah, man. Like we learning that it's a lot of niggas is just real sensitive, man, on YouTube.
Yeah,
they're real sensitive and moist. So, yeah, you probably got blocked. Just you probably seen you somewhere talking. I got blocked. From somebody's channel. I wasn't even on their channel like that ever. but they blocked me because they seen who was actually fucking with me. So I'm like, wow, okay.
Hey, bro, I've been blocked from other channels just for being on here. It's like they're spying on this shit, man.
Yeah, people. It's like a lot of people. It's 35 people watching right now, and it's a lot of people in the background
They're gonna be doing a video about this video tomorrow.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's like that. I'll be
I
on
stand
here
by every
and then
fucking thing
I
I
go to
said.
another channel.
Hey, we
and
know
they're like,
it's one paraplegic who watch everything.
Right. Every
you guys are
fucking all
funny,
my
man.
watch time minutes come from him.
And
Hey,
I was cool
Victor
with that
Ryder,
dude,
what's up,
but
man?
he says I'm UGC now.
Who said that?
The dude you guys were talking about.
Your UGC? Oh, that man, you everywhere though, huh?
Yeah, I'm on boxing channel, man.
Yeah. I mean, some people just neutral. Some people just be all over the place. Like you a troll, so you know. The difference is you got boxing knowledge, but even when you know you getting bodied, you still like you just make a fool out of yourself because you'll get bodied, and that's what I don't understand about certain people. They'll get bodied, and instead of just accepting the L, they just continue to further make a fool out of their damn self. So like whatever,
No, because I'm coming with good points, but you guys don't want to accept my points, man.
What points you coming with
it's
there,
good to
Hefe?
you, but it's not correct. You need to point to the exit because yours should be out.
Hey, Hefe, you know what? You the nigga who got niggas scared to come on here. You one of the niggas who got niggas scared to hit that
link. Damn.
You wanted to know,
so
seriously. We
right.
fucks this nigga up and other niggas up so bad. These other pussy niggas be scared to hit the link.
I saw Ohio hit the link.
Hey, so I'm gonna ask you this question and we got shut down. I'm getting tired of shit. Let me see who asked this. Boardroom asks you why Wilder didn't unify with Klitschko. That's for you, L.
What happened?
Motherfucker.
Why? Oh, because Shelly Finkel had said that Wilder wasn't ready, which I agree. Wilder wasn't ready for that fight. Wilder was still in the development
so you
stage.
admit that he ducked Klitschko?
I wouldn't say it's a duck because he was still developing. So, as a smart manager,
he was 30 something. He was 30 years old.
He was
yeah, but
30,
you know, heavyweight.
He was like 32 fights in. He was 32 fights in.
Wait, hold on. Wilder started boxing late, so it's
who gives a fuck? What was it? That our fault he started boxing late?
No, well, let me break down my point, man. Wilder started boxing late, so and especially for a heavyweight, they usually like peak at their late 30s. So
nigga, heavyweights, it's about knockout power. It ain't even about fucking skill, really.
Hey,
no,
look,
but he's been getting better.
Real quick, El Jefe. Creston says there's nothing to make a video about here. Oh, but you here though. Thank you. Hit the like button, motherfucker.
Oh, Hefe, you mean to tell me that he was at the time that he was a champion? He's more than 30 fights in, and he wasn't ready. He was still developing.
I'll give you
after he done boxed he boxed his ass, so he boxes Bermain Stavern up.
I'll give you a similar a similar
rounds.
fighter.
When people said that he couldn't go 12 rounds, he threw a lot of punches. He boxed really good, and he wasn't ready. He's still developing.
Wait, I'm gonna give you a similar fighter that's going through that similar process. Tank Davis and Munguia. They're both champions.
Yeah, there is a process, right?
They're both champions. They're both champions, right? But they're still not in that level where they should be, where they're still developing as fighters.
Hey, so
and
real
IOTB
quick,
should know this as a.
But look, El Jefe. Speaking of IOTBA, he about to go live, so I'm gonna shut mine down because this shit ended up being like 3.5 hours. So yeah, y'all know how we doing UDC, man. This one was kind of lit. So
word.
Hey yo, but I gotta say something. IOTBA, man. He gotta unblock El Jefe, man.
I don't even know how to fuck, nigga. I ain't block you. Somebody else must have blocked your ass.
Well, yeah, you probably got blocked for a reason, man. Fool.
Somebody else, but I want everybody to come transfer over to my page, man. We finna talk. We finna talk some Earl Spence, man.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that conversation we had earlier. So I gotta talk about Earl Spence.
All right, man.
Hey yo,
so y'all,
but
let's go over to
IOTBA. Don't shit on my boy Andy Ruiz, man.
Please, that's all I'm asking for. Kid, drop the mic promotions.
Drop the mic promotions. Nigga.
He said, "Please don't shit on Andy Ruiz, dude. It's okay. Andy Ruiz done enough shitting on himself, dude. We ain't got to."
Hey yo, and Jay, you know where you can find us at. Come there tomorrow, man.
Yeah, for real. I'll get down, dude. I told you I can
I'll
take
tell
you.
him. I'll tell him to unblock you, man.
Yeah, word. And
All
just
right,
tell him I'm
y'all.
not.
So
Tell him
look,
I'm not
Hey,
monster.
Black, appreciate for having me on, bro.
hey, so look, no doubt, bro. Look, everybody going over to IOTBA Boxing Talk. So if you're not sub, put it in the search. Hit his icon, hit the bell, and let's get over there and support, man. If y'all still up, lit. Shout out to the UK too. All the UK subs, go to IOTBA Boxing Talk. Keep it lit. UDC, we out.
Yeah.